that nobody's going to see those kills. So you need to identify, make sure you know how many people are in a patrol before you start shooting. Don't kill the first guy and then 3 more guys walk behind him, right? That's all.
All right,
Just
I
play it smart.
understand. In that
Yeah.
regard, I don't know how Alf feels, but if he goes to a 4-man size, he's effectively running echo squads, and that, I think, that kind of size would be a lot more beneficial towards that kind of interaction. I don't mind keeping 6, getting a wild flank or basic support position ahead of time, and staying quiet about it, and getting into it, or 6, fuck me, 3 into a good position where we can basically be the plan B. Looking at my team, I've got a bunch of guys that are not known for being quiet, and I am not really sure that it's going to work out if 3 is known to.
I don't want to
If
do
you-
4. I know what you're saying. I don't want to do 4, 4, and 6. I'd rather do 5,
Like,
5,
just
and
checking.
4. So
Nothing.
that's how we're gonna run
I
it.
was just checking.
I respect it.
Yeah, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I got the point. It's just I would rather have the teams be less likely to collapse versus one team be a little stronger, even if it means they're going to be significantly more effective. I'd rather keep us mobile.
Diddy.
Yes.
Suggestion for you.
Yep.
So you want Hitman 2 to be with Hitman 1 for the radio tower, or do you want us like what's your
We
intent for Hitman
haven't
2?
decided yet. You are my flexible force. You are either going to support us at the radio tower if necessary, support 3 if they go loud or take contact, or support this. So for now, the map marker is honestly like not a bad indication of where you're going to be, and it depends as we're infilling where I think I need to plug a gap. You will plug that gap for me.
Okay, sounds good.
A couple cable ties, and then otherwise, plan to kill everybody else. If you do shoot him, that's okay. Just make sure your medic immediately starts working on him so that he doesn't die, because this mission hinge is on us being able to capture the dude. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, things are things. Big Boss, do you need specific intent from me at this point, or?
Just question.
Sure.
You want us to bring demos too?
Archer? No. You
Okay.
are never heading down into the thing. If all goes according to plan, you are suppressing from a distance and hitting targets that we don't have good eyes on.
Okay,
providing
then
situational
no
awareness.
questions. Then request give us 3 mics to finish our kiss, and can
Yep.
we move before
Let's
you?
yeah, go ahead, Archer. As soon as you can, get the pilot to take you and coordinate with JTech directly through command.
Okay.
Hitman teams, we are taking boats. Anything else?
Completely done, but if
Okay, let's go
this
finish our
is
kiss.
kind of a suggestion where it's
Mhm.
one of those situations where I'm noticing a lot of things that we don't really have a plan for.
Okay, let's hear it.
The mine choke point, if we go there first and set up the mines and shit like that, if things go loud in the north area, it means we already have the QRF dealt with. If we keep 3 at a 6-man element, we can efficiently take down QRF, or at least delay them so we can withdraw safely. I think that if we position ourselves, say, realistically, there's one fucking way down here where mine choke point is the optimal to set up something like that. An alternative would be somewhere around here where the slope gets weird, or on this ridge line here. If you look at the kind of thing, they will have to do something there. It's not a great ambush point, but it's certainly a great point to mine. With all this in mind, if you get 6 as a blocking force ahead of time, I can just keep all of the QRF out, and then it's just you guys in infantry.
Yeah, and it's actually got pretty.
I'm still gonna push for 2 teams of 5 and 1 teams of 4, because this is our objective, not the QRF. And I want more men doing this part quickly. It doesn't matter if we can hold them back if we can't do this shit reliably. This is secondary. It's helpful, very helpful. It's ultimately secondary. We need to get this shit done quickly for us to complete the mission. And if the teams keep going down because there are only 4 dudes, and if one guy goes down, half the team's out of commission, I can't. That's not usable to me. So 5, 5, and 4. Anything else? I appreciate these suggestions, though. They are useful. If we keep you here in the QRF response kind of role, I'm more than happy for you guys to use the points that you've mentioned here to hold them back.
I'll have to, especially if I'm bringing a demo guy in the form of Spectre, Medic, and I got 3 guys spoken for, it's gonna get tough.
Well, the QRF is only like if we blow the radio tower like prematurely, or like we really need to blow it like right when we get to it,
Yeah.
that'd be the only time QRF would like.
What
just
to be
out of
clear,
nowhere.
one will handle the demo of the radio tower. We are going to use it as a distraction. We're not going to blow it up as soon as we get there. We are
Yeah,
going
so
to
it-
reposition ourselves for these objectives and blow it at a time we think suitable to pull attention away from us or pull forces away from these to then engage them again covertly.
Yeah, QRF is not like the biggest issue we're working with
Yeah.
here.
All right. Killdozer, do what you can with 5 guys. Mining would be great. And then if you can prioritize AT over MG, that would be helpful because they're going to push this via vehicles almost definitively. So your MG is the less priority. One will actually probably prioritize the MG if needed. 2 similarly AT would be helpful, and then otherwise kit for not CQC, but like we're fighting down on the ground here. Anything else? Comments, questions, suggestions? That sounds like more a question for Zeus. I know we're going to have a second objective, and if I'm being honest, the first time we played this mission, I actually suggested that. So we may do it for the second half of this op. But for the first half, let's do it like this, because I think it's advantageous to us, and then we'll figure out the plan for the second one. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, though. Send a guy over to 2, the Killdozer, please. Jamal, you're joining hit 2.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice that. Jamal, you're joining hit 2. Please do that.
Already on?
Cool.
All right,
Okay,
everybody
I'll
knows
go.
what we're doing?
What do you want me on?
Go to the watchtower real quick.
Hit 2, we're go. Oh, this hit 1, bad, bad.
Okay, I heard the brief. What should I switch to? AT?
Are you an LMG right now?
I'm on MG right now. I can play any system, so just tell me what to do.
Let's do
Do we have a
AT.
medic?
We do not, actually.
Fuck.
That's not good.
I'm sorry, Jamal.
Jamal, so glad you volunteered your services as a medic.
1 on my position. Alk, would you thank Bobson for me? He volunteered to go over.
Feed out, like by the lamp post to the south here. I need to brief you guys real quick.
Where's Jamal at?
All right, 1, 2, Big Boss. Oh, sorry, Big Season,
He's
and
in
then
2.
I'm here.
Renly. Hello. All right, brief, very simple. We're doing this suppressed. We're going for radio tower first.
Oi,
We're taking advantage of the fact that
Zach?
they shouldn't really know we're coming. Some of the teams are going to mine the road. We're going to be responsible for the radio tower.
Nope.
I need 1 person. Actually, never mind. I'll take care of the demo. Don't even worry about that. I want 1 AT.
Okay.
It's dark. I can't see if anybody's running AT. Big Season
Guts has an
a stick.
RPG, so.
Guts has an RPG. Okay,
There's a
fucking.
stick.
All right, Guts is beautiful. Big Season is backup. Big Season is also medic, but the stick is definitely appreciated. Renly, you're a JTAC. Is there anything you? That's a normal rifle. That's fine.
I'm
Normal
a
rifle.
7.62 with a small optic, but an optic nonetheless.
Would you be against grabbing just like a higher capacity mag?
There
Heart
are
break,
it's
spin it up.
20 rounders regardless, because it's 308. I'm saying it's 7.62.
All right,
I
fuck it,
only
whatever.
have
That's
to hit
okay.
him once.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't care for the MG. The AT is more important to me, and then us doing demo, and I'll take care of demo. So
Save. An MG in this case is just a lot of weight for us to just. be
yeah.
running
I was gonna
around
say
a
I don't
lot.
think it's actually useful, especially because we will. There's no such thing as good Overwatch here that the sniper wouldn't be able to do. Like, there's no. I don't want us to stay on the hill. We're gonna push it. So yeah, honestly, rifles is fine. Does anybody does anybody like need more information to understand what we're doing here?
Bobson, you're gonna be blue team leader.
We're hitting radio tower. We're not going to detonate it immediately. We're going to push in, get eyes on. Hopefully Bird can help us identify which of the 3 the guy's probably at. And then we're going to use the radio tower demo, partly to meet that objective, but also as a distraction to help us out. We're extracting the guy. Big Season, there's a really good chance we're going to shoot him. You're going to save him, as you do.
You can bring
And then
less
we're going to
lethal.
extract him, and we're going to, we're going to extract. I mean, if you have a secondary, bring less lethal in your secondary. I
Good
guess, sure.
fucking lord.
But yeah, that's basically it. Fucking kit appropriately. Guts, how much AT are you bringing, just so I know?
4 ATs and 1 fragmentation. I can also drop some under barrels because I have like 8 or 10, and I think I'll grab demo.
Okay, yeah, I've got a GL and I'll bring demo, so feel free to pick up whatever else. I think,
Yeah, RPG
yeah,
I
that's
think I'll
decent for
find on the
minimum.
field.
Also,
honestly, yeah, that's probably fair. I like the resourcefulness.
we
Okay,
have
that's
night
it.
vision, so
Go
don't
sort out your kits. If
flash
anybody has questions, let me know.
IR
But otherwise, that's it.
Team-wise, Renly is with me, Guts and Big, you guys are a team.
Any questions?
Guts, go green, please.
No questions?
Cool. All right, how you doing, big season?
Doing alright.
Good, man. How's the last time? You had fun?
We got 2 birthday boys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Do we? Who are the birthday boys?
It's Demi and
And then we're gonna be assaulting this
Roger,
objective,
Demi
finding
Inspector.
the officer.
And he does not do away of our continuity.
What's up?
Oh,
I was already
Bad
here, by
thing,
the way.
sorry. My bad.
Otherwise,
Um,
3-1. Hi, 1, this is 3, what's going on? I've been told it's Spectre, birthday. Yeah, it's his birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Spectre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I've also been told it's Dimmy's birthday. Yeah, Dimmy's shitface. Say happy birthday to him too, but slow your words. Happy birthday, medic. Dimmy has authorization to drug Killdozer, as long as Killdozer doesn't notice.
Are you sure on command net too?
Season, you're on MedicNet, yeah?
I am.
Yeah, I had my ears fucked up, like, going the wrong way.
Diddy. When we going?
When? I was just gonna ask fucking tell me how long you guys are already. Are you guys good?
0 minutes.
0 minutes.
Overlord, actual.
Send for Overlord.
Detonate, where's Detonate?
JTAC, this is Archer lead.
Slam.
JTAC, send. Stealing your bird, and there's nothing you can do with this, we're flying away.
Hey, firm, we got 2 LZs planned out for you. Just haul ass. He knows what to do. That's amazing.
Actual, Central.
Overlord, actual. I'm blind. Where are the boats?
There should be a light pole to the southeast of the island. Follow that one and you will arrive at the boats.
Roger.
Bye.
Overlord, actual. Is this MI8 for us as well, just so I understand what my assets are?
Affirm, that is correct.
Okay, so assets are 3 times boats, MI8 and Little Bird, yeah?
Affirmative.
Overlord, this is Archer. Out of character, the little bird that you gave to the pilot cannot sling load. Can you do something with our ATV?
I'm going to tell you that. I can't get a chance to get.
We shall pretend that the ATV is loaded. That was working just fine last stop.
Passchendaele.
What did you say as well? I didn't fucking hear you because there was so much shit going on.
Orders, you let me know. There's a bit of a thing going on inside fucking Zeus.
Actual, this is Archer.
Actual, send for actual.
Archer, I will mark on the map. There is enemy 2 times patrol boats in the sea. I will mark them on the map for you.
Thank you. A rough line to denote where they're traveling would be helpful as well. Thank you, Archer. Overlord, actual.
Send for Overlord.
Looking at the military base marked near Bagango, I just want to confirm the military base is the compound with the watchtowers on map, reference white line, and not like the hill, because the flag is a little misplaced. I just want to make sure I'm understanding that correctly.
Affirmative.
Two, 1. For 2. You guys all ready to go?
Hell yeah!
3, 1. Fuck's sake. 1, this is 3, what's happening? How are you doing? You ready to step off? No, trying to figure out how the fuck I get night vision on an RPG. Wait, 1. First 2 scopes.
Archer team dismounted, proceeding towards OP crunch time.
Lord actual.
Come over.
Face off.
Repeat last.
Blocks. Lord actual, you read me?
Repeat last message, actual.
Yeah, Overlord Actual, based off of your architectural diagrams of this radio tower, do you expect 2 times demo blocks will be enough to blow it up, or are you expecting satchel charges at the minimum? They take a lot more inventory space, that's why I'm asking.
From initial ISR, it seems that the radio tower appears quite small. 2 should suffice.
Roger, 2 demo blocks is fine. Alright, all teams load up in the boats, get ready to step off. Got this, please drive.
I forgot Diddy likes to chat here a lot. It's actually very helpful for me.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a little bad thing.
Overlord, this is actual.
Sand for Overlord.
Let's take our own boat, 1. So let's
Overlord,
get rightmost right
actual. Sorry, Overlord, Archer.
Sand for Overlord.
The furthest south boat, 2 is in the furthest north, 3 is in the middle.
I'll mark it.
Yeah, fucking load in your vehicles and let's go. If you're all in, push off the coast.
This is 3.
Everybody in the boat, let's push off the coast.
Birthday boy is AFK for whiskey right now. Are we waiting or going?
Hello, Just.
What's the order?
What's up, Maka?
Quick question.
3. I forgot to say suppressor.
The
How important is
ATV
that?
you placed down
Very
for
important.
us
Go grab a
didn't have the
suppressor.
stuff in it that we put in it.
Good read, Axel.
Since we were
Late
supposed to sling load it. Could you be able to maybe...
yeah, wait one.
Or something?
Wait one. I'll get it.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Call, 1, 2, 3. We are holding at RP Wavy for the 3 sorts their shit, and we get ISR on the boat patrols.
Thank you, Just.
No worries. Forgot the fucking shifts.
Run,
The thing.
Yes, boss.
I just want him to help guide us with the boat patrols. Are we good to manage that ourselves, or are there some entity that he has to send it for us?
Good fucking question. He's not even left from dropping the Archer team off for some fucking reason, other than the fact that I couldn't talk to him for the last 5 minutes through the radio comms.
Alright, let's get him, as quick as we can.
I'm getting him
ISR
to
for us
BP
on the boat,
Madrid
yeah.
right now, then getting ISR.
Cool, I like BP Madrid. Archer, actual.
It's funny because they are encountering the
Three,
exact
good?
issue the Op4 is having with the radio tower. They need the radio tower to communicate, and now they're having the same issue.
No worries. We're waiting for ISR anyways, so it's okay. Archer, actual.
3 on road.
Roger 3.
Two, one. 2. For 2.
2, 1, could you, Alk, specifically reload your team chief plugin? Some of my guys can't hear you on command.
A firm.
Thank you, Alk.
1, sorry, 2, 3, 1, let's push in.
West at this time.
Order is 3, 2, 1, 3 take lead. West. Right now, we're clear.
3 on blue line at pace 7.
Man, that Alk speaking. Go check Alk, stand by. Can you hear him on command? Did you hear his call just now? No, Alk. Did you hear Alk?
Actual, this is 3, is 3 going north or south in this area?
3-1, just drive, I'll let you know. We're probably going to go for the north one unless Bird says otherwise. Friendly, I need to know if we're good to take the northern LZ or if Bird...
A firm, 3's in head, or in the lead with the, something that rhymes over.
Yeah, let's do northern LZ. The 2 marked out landing zones on the beach, make sure there's nothing there we should be aware of.
Hey, Berm, on it.
Prioritize northern, please. 1, 2, we're rolling. Let's go, we're trailing 3.
Titan, heartbreak.
Send it.
Both sides clear.
Both landing sites.
Actual, 3, I'm going through the, red circle at hostile boat area right now, no eyes on any other boats in the area.
Cool. All boats are going to northern LZ. As a clarification, all boats are going to the northern LZ.
H2 copies last, over.
Wow, they're actually going to the top of the mountain. That's impressive.
Break, Titan, begin offensive ISR into objectives Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
I'm surprised they have that. They were able to. That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing to begin with.
Should.
We gotta get some good eyes, I guess.
Archer. Send it. Archer, actual, I need your medic on MedicNet. I just wanted to make sure you could hear me because of the mountains, so glad you're checking in. Call when established.
Actual Hickman 3 is on ground.
Three, 2, actual. To the countdown. White line towards the hill. First time. Also, for the time being, no IR strobes, no IR lasers until we can get a better idea of where these Wagner forces are located.
So, you seem to have a very sharp idea of what you're doing, and so I'm going to be relatively hands-off until you let me know what you would like.
Nothing
to help out
directly.
with.
I mean, I've run this mission before, so it's
I'm
like
working on
I know what I'm
getting
doing
the
here.
map updated with appropriate markers.
How many
So-
ops have you run? Is this your second or third? Or?
Inside channel.
This is my. So this was my second. This is my 5th time running an op total.
Okay.
Actual, this is 3. We are moving into the forest a little further, getting away from the beach. I don't want to get spotted by any naval patrols.
Thank you.
If you want, though, you can roleplay both HVTs.
Okay. Do you have the side relations set? Forgot to ask.
Side relations are friendly at the moment.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're gonna be 2 west of here.
Yep, sounds good, thank you. Just for a point of clarification, do we have a 2IC? Got 2IC. What I thought, cool.
this is our... Heartbreak, this is Archer.
Archer, this is JTAC.
Go for Heartbreak.
Interrogative, Heartbreak. Why did you mark 6 enemy infantry on the radio tower? I can only see 2.
There's 6 white dots under that camo net. It's one of those questions. It's like, why did you mark more things than I can see? Maybe because you kept seeing them all?
Crazy.
Who would have thought?
Why does JTAC
What
exist?
radios are you listening to, by the way?
Yeah, honestly.
What?
What radios are you listening to?
I am tuned in to hit 1, 2, and 3, as well as command and air ground.
Okay. I'm command air to ground and hit 1. If I listen to any more, I get fucking... I go fucking crazy, so...
Of all of my mini certs that I enjoy, which, okay, that sounded really egotistical, I'm sorry, but of all of my certs, this is the one that I enjoy the most, and it was the first one I ever got. Fuck with my JTAC, I will hook you up.
Actual 3, we're a little further north than White Line, but we should be fine.
Yep, no problem with that. Keep it up. Get your heads on a swivel, see if you can see anything that we can't from your position. That's a very good point, thank you guys. Net call, whisper check all your boys, let's use radios. I'm sure the Sixes would appreciate that as well.
Big copy on last. Coming mountain goats today.
One thing I'm doing, once they go loud, if they go loud, there's gonna be a 2-minute timer for them to blow up the radio tower.
Archer, actual.
Send it for Archer.
Are you established?
And if they don't blow up the radio tower in that time,
Do you have
good,
tell me what good eyes you have, which objectives you can see well, which you cannot.
Otherwise, it's
We
just gonna be a
see
near roll with
everything.
men.
We're about 1 kilometer above the whole island.
Do you have good eyes on the choke point where the hit 3 marker is?
Heartbreak, Titan.
Wait one.
Heartbreak.
Have you marked up just about everything there is to mark on those objectives?
Doing the best I can with the distance provided. It is hard for me to have certain things load in.
Affirmed. If you gotta play with your view distance, play with your view distance. You're clear to move off of
Remind me of the faction, you said Napa?
no closer
3CB
So,
Napa?
yeah, 3CB Napa,
Negative.
PMC Warrior from
Actual
Fucking
2 Regis are crossing our field of view for checkpoint.
Roger, do you have eyes on the road leading up to the checkpoint west of the checkpoint?
Enable Heartbreak, I would like a couple eyes on BOI 002, that's military base on the break. Northern
Archer, actual, confirm you also have eyes on all 3 of the exclamation points in the red box.
Confirming. Looking at it.
So I have placed a small hint down to the HVT.
Military base
There's a guy.
to be of any importance.
There's a guy with night vision outside of the building he's in.
Okay. I've also set a surrender chance on him with the Crows module.
Okay, that's perfect.
I'll have to be relatively close for that to be effective, but I do not plan on making that easy for them to take.
Let's take a look.
Yep.
Heartbreak, Titan.
Go.
Really updated. Can you get a line between Hitman 1 pause and the radio tower and see if we got any patrols in that area that we should be wary of? Bird's taking a look. I don't think so, but he's taking a closer look.
Cool. When we can shift direct west at this point, get eyes eyes on this like middle hill and see over the ridge.
Are you seeing these map markers? BTR-60, BTR-60, and Techie?
I was just up there when I was dropping off Archer team. They ended up scaling the mountain. From what I'm
Those are
seeing
on the
right
totally
now,
wrong place, and
completely clear all the way up to the radio tower.
it's not even correct.
Confirm. Just keep eyes over there.
One, this is Hitman 2. Do you
Confirm.
just want us to continue on with you, or do you want us to try and divert our path and maybe try to flank the radio tower?
That's funny.
2-1, I hear you, I get what you're trying to say. We just want to get eyes on the objective real quick, and then once we have that, I can figure out where specifically. We'll probably have you L-shape this with us so that we can do this quickly and effectively. Bird, as far as I can tell, is reporting no contact between us and the radio tower, which is
watch
helpful.
through your eyes if you have the laser on. I will call if I want to use that.
You can see where I'm looking?
Confirm, I can see through your targeting pod as long as the laser's on.
For a second, I need to step away for like.
Would you like me to have that on?
Negative this time, I'll let you know when I want to use it.
A verm.
Let's just get eyes on the objective and figure out like a rough plan. Actual going AFK, 2 IC stepping up.
1-3. Sent for 1. So where am I heading to right now from here? 1 minute. You say hold 1 minute? Yes, that's what I said. Friendly, can you check the road to Hitman 3 mark? Is it clear as well?
Should be at this present time, but I'll have the bird take a closer look to be sure. Break, another request for you. From Hitman 3 to their marker, which is southwest of Radio Tower.
3, this is 1.
Anything that could be along the way? I reckon it's probably the same general area you already looked at before.
Working on it.
3, this is 1. Go for 3. Start moving towards the mark on the map Hitman 3. I sent a bird, so if any patrol's gonna be on your way, we're gonna send it to you.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to be that way. Contact looks clear for hit.
Actual back on net.
3 and hit 1. Most of the presence is on that ASR and the objective itself.
Actual, this is 3. 3 is going to be moving up the slope and attempting to get to our mark. Move to Hitman 3 mark.
Basically, I have clear shots to all of our markers. Other than that, ASR would be.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступай.
Hey, this is Heartbreak.
And it.
Got a little bit off my task, but I looked at the.
Actually, this is hit 2. I see 2 times contacts within the town and the radio tower.
2-1, copy. What we're going to do is 2 and 1 are going to hit Radio Tower. 3 is going to continue their current tasking of trying to set up on the mine checkpoint. 3, 1, you are good to move more direct. I don't think I need you to take such a long route. You can get there faster. We're effectively going to clear the radio tower just as you're passing it, and then take out the patrols again as you're passing it so you can set up on the checkpoint.
Copy that.
2, 1, we will have you guys come in from the south of the radio tower, and 1 will come in from the east. And that should give us enough of bi-direction on this that we can take everybody out quickly. How copy?
They are all within
Copy
the
on that.
same region, so they will all be on the.
Alright, let's all move up.
Single mark.
I'm gonna.
Actual, this is 3.
One.
Actual 3.
TR rocket.
Stand by.
A few other light armor pieces. So if we take any hit contact, we can expect shit coming from that way.
From
Mark is on
zero,
that.
sorry, from 001 you said?
From 001. Previous looking at 002 showed nothing of importance.
Call MI rotary southeast far, flying away from us to
I
the,
got birds in the air.
I don't know, north maybe?
Confirm, we got rotary southeast.
3-1 said message.
Wasn't ready for receiving last message as a result. I
My
missed most of what you wanted me to say.
Yeah, I should have checked in. I just was saying, let's all push up together. 1 and 2 are going to focus on radio tower. You should be mindful of the patrols marked on map on the yellow MSR as you're moving to the checkpoint. Patrols are your prerogative, and then move to the checkpoint after. I'll copy.
Which direction were those MI8s heading?
Unsure. What direction were those MA8s moving?
They were moving roughly north-northwest.
Actual, this is Archer.
From Hitman team's northeast, they were moving northwest. Could be heading generally in your direction.
Sorry, I think they were actually southeast. Yeah, northeast.
Oh, situation update. POI 005 is also inhabited. I see an MI8 single transport and a little infantry presence here.
Copy. Mark the critical portions.
2-1.
For 2.
We'll coordinate our attack on this radio tower. The timing of it, I mean.
What should be the initiation?
Let's both set up, and then when we're both ready, we'll engage at the same time, from the south and the east. Brownlee, what's the bird doing right now?
He's working ISR. Okay, so the other POIs as well.
The military, okay, cool. Whenever he's done that, or probably in the next minute or two, it'd be helpful if we could get defensive on us again.
Affirm agreed, he'll be back to that momentarily. Break Titan, Hitman teams are moving. On our pass.
A firm looking.
Archer, actual.
This is heartbreaking.
Kind of for
3 is going to be pushing past 1 and 2 towards the checkpoint thing. I know of patrols between the radio tower and the checkpoint. I'd like you to help 3 in taking those out covertly so that they can move quickly to the checkpoint. How copy?
The fence is a chain link.
Good copy.
Roger, 3-1.
We don't know if this is the Wagner boys.
Hey, 3, hey, 1, what's going on?
Hey, baby. As you're pushing to the west past us, coordinate with Archer to take out those patrols.
2X med mark has been
You understand? You can use command.
Actual, this is 3. I believe I understand.
Hit 2, JTAG.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to prevent. Fucking waving IR in the air.
Man 2 is JTAG with critical information.
And kill people quickly.
Let's go north because there are no holes in this fence.
Slow day today, friend. And you need to speak up. I cannot hear you. Take out the character. I couldn't hear you there.
Yeah, I said, Comrade Ezekiel gets to be down at the bottom of the hill, and he gets his guard duty 3 doors down from the bar. He gets to clock out and go get shit-face. Me, I have to clock out, drive all the way down this fucking mountain, and then I get to go and try to find my boots and go to the bar. It's bullshit. Who's going to scale a fucking mountain? What kind of asshole is like, oh, I'm going to scale mountain and go shoot that radio tower? It's
The walk
bullshit.
up here is so fucking bad as well.
I blame, you know, they say this, I blame Boss Man. You know, those Wagner fucks, they have weird sense of security. They're like, hey, you should go guard radio tower. We're in the island in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Yeah, well, that attack a couple of weeks ago, I hear it was devastating. Very, very bad for our friends.
You know, I hear that, but I have my doubts. They might be talking some serious bullshit. You know, they always have excuse to bump up pay grade and be like, hey, we have to spend another 2 million fucking euros on bullshit.
Well, those Wagner guys aren't cheap either.
Hey, listen,
those cost a lot of money.
I'm going to go take a piss. Just
Okay,
like
friend.
our boss is taking the piss, yeah?
Okay, friend, I will see you inside, okay?
Fucking shit. Taking around with a fucking piss. Has to take a piss.
Roger, thank you for the info.
Everybody hold, we're waiting for the patrol to move away.
Bullshit.
I don't have line of sight from the defilade.
Sono in opposite.
Hitman 1,
break. Hitman 1, Hitman 2, 2 IC, patrol coming from my left. Whoever is at the radar tower.
Say that again, what open on your left?
Patrol coming on your left. Whoever is at the radar tower.
1 is at the radio tower. We are waiting for that patrol to go back to the west before we strike this target. 1 may be able to plant demo without anybody even knowing we were here. We're going to try and do that instead.
Copy, the patrol is moving away from right now.
We're going to give them some time to get kind of middle of the road before we take this.
Patrol's on the southern side.
Titan, this is heartbreak.
This is a good time for us. Yeah, we're good to go start planting demo.
You have a guy at the base of that tower right now?
2 demo down.
Confirm. Perfect.
Alright, we've got about 10 seconds before the patrol comes up on him.
What the fuck is the
Alright, he's cleared.
We're clear. Yeah, 152, right.
FAG. You mean the clacker?
Yeah, Clacker 152, right.
5 kilometers 1.
M252. Well, no, I don't remember what the designation is.
152, yes.
Cool, 152, perfect. Alright. Net call, demo place on the radio tower. Nobody's aware we're here. We're going to keep that up. 2, stand by. 3, 1.
1 standby.
1, we are shifting northwest along this ridge. 2, 1. I'd like for you to get near our position, avoiding contact at the radio tower and the patrol. It's up to you if you want to go east around the radio tower or west. My only point here is get to us without anybody knowing. This objective... Go ahead.
Are we not going to be clearing out the radio station?
At this point, I don't see a benefit to doing that. There's a potential for us going loud, and we've already planted demo. We can use this as a distraction.
Alright, we will be heading to the east and then loop around to you.
1, let's get eyes on these 3 objectives, start figuring out where we think this guy is going to be. We have really good eyes on all 3. Only the bird can do the same from the other side.
Připraven. Podle rozkazu.
My money is on the southeast.
1, this is 3. Go ahead with traffic.
3-1, I just wanted a sit rep from you, please.
We got the orphan children on the orphanage, and we're waiting to find them parents.
Happy to hear that. How many orphans are we talking about?
What the fuck?
Archer,
What
actual.
the fuck was that radio communication?
For Archer.
Archer, actual. One of your jobs is now going to be keeping an eye on the demo we placed and making sure nobody finds it. You are weapons green if somebody is about to investigate those demo blocks or is actively investigating the demo blocks. How copy?
Hey, Killer, what are you...
The fucking lightning? Are you kidding me? That's Eve telling me to shut the fuck up.
Situation unfolding. Reference POI
That wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about, so...
Just north, there is an HQ building with a lot
It's not you, and I know it's not you. It's the same person who fucking toggled my uncon and brief when I was making a joke.
They are definitely vehicles of some
Okay.
kind. I see 3 of them. The entire building is
This,
surrounded.
I'll tell them
counting
off,
the
okay?
zeros.
It's fine.
Presumably Wagner.
Cheers.
Copy. Get a rough marker on
Overlord,
that.
actual.
Keep that for further notice.
Skillers are genuinely
for-
bitching about me throwing
Overlord,
bombs
actual.
in the
So good to
background
hear your
and
voice on this radio
joke.
channel. We just want to give you a quick sit rep. We've placed a demo on the
Legitimately.
radio tower. We're not blowing it up yet because we understand we can use it as a distraction and confusion element to the enemy. We're currently getting eyes on the 3 sub-objectives, or whatever you want to call them, encampments, basically, to figure out where the officer is located. If there's any intelligence you can provide us that might suggest clues or hints as to perhaps a vehicle that he uses personally, so that we can identify which of these 3 he's likely located at, that would be very helpful.
Check that
Hey,
marker.
Fern.
I have no eyes.
It seems like he does not use a private vehicle. He just uses whatever's around to get around. However, as I said in brief, there are Wagner PMC guys, and they are privately and personally responsible for the security of him and of Cobra and his staff. So be on the lookout for them.
Overlord, actual copies. 2-1, we are looking for guys with NVGs to figure out where this fucking dude is at. So just keep your eye out for any. Sorry, I cut out. Anybody with nods on is our clue as to which compound he's likely in.
Hey, Fram, just looking at this, the first compound to the south looks like they don't have NVGs. The northernmost one looks like they probably have them. Don't have any flashlights.
Actual 3, interrogative.
Stand by 3, I'm just going to make a quick net call. If you are marking things on the objectives, please do that inside so we aren't cluttered. This is going to be very difficult once we start pushing objectives. 3-1, send message.
3's completed mining the road with times 3 mines. We are awaiting further tasking. I have half my team on the mountain, half on ground. I need to know what your intention is for us going forward so I can position us correctly.
Roger, 3. I want a bit of input from you. There's a part of me that wants to pull you into the assault. There's the other that wants to leave you on the mountain to deal with literally all of the QRF that comes in. What do you think would be more fun and suitable for you?
1, this is 3. I think the QRF is probably going to need to be pretty fucking big to get past 3.
Hey, firm,
You want to stay on the hill? Am I misunderstanding, or is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I'm saying. We can stand on the hill and we will be fine.
Alright, King of the Hills, that is 3's designation. 1 and 2, we are going to prepare to move to the northernmost objective at this time. I'll draw with my crayons, give me a second here.
You want to hit to take point?
Actual, this is Death Kennedy.
Yes, 2 takes point. Archer, send message.
Very northern objective,
I'm sorry,
main
I forgot
objective
the
Alpha.
Yeah,
yes.
Fucking the Killer was bitching. Yeah.
Interrogative. These objectives, we have
Sorry, I
eyes
forgot
on
to
it, but
unmute.
it is pretty far away, it's about 2
Killer
or
was
3 clicks
bitching,
away from
about
us.
the lighting
We might want to reposition if you want us to provide cover for you.
Archer, actual, very good point. If you'd like to shift to OP Muse, go ahead and do so. The only thing I need you to be mindful of is the patrols that are you're likely going to encounter as you're shifting, so please be mindful of that. If you need to coordinate with the bird to help time your movements, do so.
In his background.
Command or via my JTech.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, Renly, as I was saying that, I wasn't sure actually what would be more.
Actual 3.
3's end.
I need to know the situation of the radio tower, the likelihood of QRF calls, different things like that. I need just a general sit rep.
Demo placed on radio tower. We are not going to blow it until I think we need to for the objectives. We're going to use it as a distraction. We will likely blow it before we push into the objectives. One has the clacker.
Good read. Is QRF tied to radio tower or no?
All comms
I
outside
did
of this immediate
not do
area that
force
we're
change
operating in
there,
are
and it
tied to
still
that radio
forced the
tower. As soon
change.
as it's
That was
blown
very
up,
weird
their
on the
only means
weather.
of communication is a
That's
dude
fine.
running down this road, the road that you are guarding.
Is this just a regular rainstorm, or do you want a thunderstorm?
It's just I don't want to do any lighting, just purely because Thingy bitched about it. So I just want to avoid that.
Actual, this is Death Kennedy's. We're moving away.
Roger.
Really not staying so close to this radio tower and just
Let's shift
2-1, we're shifting northwest along the ridge. Reference white line. 2 is taking point.
Titan, this is Heartbreak.
Hey, hit one of these, like, stop for a second so we can let
How do I
take
turn off
overtake.
Yeah, go ahead.
geo lock on my T-pod?
Is Shift T or Control T?
What's up, Zach?
Shift T.
2-1.
That is not working.
Go for 2.
Maybe it's me, but I don't see anybody at that northern objective. Do you see infantry besides the one guy under the camo net?
Are most definitely infantry in that objective.
Okay, and they're not running flashlights? They're walking around without flashlights? Fair. Big sorry.
Hit 1, this is hit 2. We have guys with nods at Compound Bravo.
Roger, Bravo. 2 where in the compound, just so I can get eyes on?
There is no notes at Compound Bravo. That's very weird.
Most northern non-lighted houses.
Titan, this is Heartbreak.
2-1, I think I have eyes on you.
I'm
Talking
gonna go
about that
ahead and
patrol,
request
yeah?
some help on this to unfuck my T-pod.
Yeah, I see them.
can't
Alright, compound 2
fix
might
it,
be ours
it's
then.
just stuck staring at the sky.
You might have to RTV shut it down and start it back up and see what it does.
Archer, actual.
Hey, bro.
Send it for Archer.
Do you have eyes on Bravo?
We are moving.
If you have eyes on Bravo from where you were.
This is Hitman 2 to SC. I was had an accident.
Negative, we don't have eyes on Bravo.
Does not seem to be working.
2, what do you need from me? He fell down the hill, is that what you said?
T-pod is locked and unable to zoom out anywhere.
It should be Control
Stuck
T,
at
so
max zoom on some shit called geo lock, and none of my keys are working for it.
Actual, this is the Kennedy's. We will not be able to provide
I already
any
tried
info
swapping
for the
seats.
next
It
5
didn't
or
work for
7
me.
minutes.
Archer, sorry, make sure I'm listening before you send the message. Send that again, please.
Death Kennedys are on the move. We will not be able to provide you any cover until we reach your ping use 5 to 7 mics.
Roger.
Podle rozkazu. Připraven. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
Hey, Juiced. Pixie's helicopter's bugged and they've got to respawn at base anyway, so probably easily use that as an opportunity to just raid out his bird.
Okay.
Overlord, Hitman 2 to IC.
I'm just gonna respawn a new bird at base.
Yeah. I've got it. Pixie, go ahead and go back to base. You're gonna pick up Jamal. Is this a gunship that you gave him, Juice, or what?
Stand for Overlord.
Overlord 2 is trying to get in contact with you to send your message.
Titan, heartbreak, off station.
Overlord 2, how copy?
Good.
Pilot's bird is bugged anyway, so.
Two of my members of my team had an armor accident and fell down the hill. Could you sort that out, please? One time Zach and one time Jamal.
Update
2-1.
I have a lead third.
Over 2.
2 before, and if your other guys pick up mountain falling, we're going to follow the extension of the white line down safely towards the ground. We're still trying to get a confirmation for which of these two objectives is likely ours, but not sure. It's probably either Bravo or Alpha based off of what we can tell. There was a patrol between them. I'm less certain. I also
Wait,
hardly see anybody.
Jamal fell off the mountain apparently, so he is the reinsert or?
Yeah, he slipped down a hill and died.
Roger, you're a fast 9 climber. What are we thinking, guys? Bravo or Alpha? I really
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
see anybody there, and we saw a patrol between Alpha and Bravo that was wearing knots. Yeah, love that.
Then the bigger teams, the bigger objectives, have one of us go to each of them, try to infiltrate, so I strike them at the exact same time.
Actual, this is 3. Was there any traffic sent my way?
3-1, yes, but stand by.
This is a heartbreak. Where am I dropping this guy? Přesun na pozici.
Actually still have one?
Say again?
BBs, are you here, BBs? Where are you? Did you go on break?
Podle rozkazu.
2-1, let's push down the mountain white line.
Hey, Graham, we're on it.
Not sure.
It's a much gentler
Hitman
slope
3.
than I had.
Hitman 3, this is Death Kennedy, do you copy?
Go ahead with traffic.
Interrogative, is the road your...
Break. 2-1 patrol across the way from us west. Do you see that? Flashlights.
No, my guys are reporting guys to the east. Are you reporting on
No,
as
that was
well,
for
actual?
2, not for 3. 2-1
I meant
patrol.
Archer, sorry.
Net call, break. Just hold position for now. 2-1, I need to make sure you see those guys with flashlights west of us, 200 meters.
Negative, no eyes on.
3, go ahead and speak to Archer now.
Přesun na pozici. Přesun na pozici.
1, this is 2. Be advised. I believe that we are out of sight of the patrol.
Break.
Yeah,
Archer, push net, Hitman 3.
Disregard last, Hitman 3, Death Kennedy found the boy.
I could do a hot drop once you guys make contact, but other than that, I don't have any ideas on how to get this guy in.
Yeah, there's not a good way of doing it. Yeah, apparently.
Hey, firm.
Jasne, wait.
Overlord, actual.
Wait,
Except for Overlord.
Overlord, actual, add 1 time not sure if this is supposed to be a rain surge or an armor TP. Could you advise? He fell off a mountain.
I'll TP him just.
He's the one. He's the one actively in the bird right now with Pixie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna TP him because it's unfun and like I don't know, you wouldn't fucking fall off that mountain, right? So
I mean, maybe.
maybe.
It's a very, very fallable mountain. Not gonna lie.
Titan, this is Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Helos are on the move.
Yeah, I mean it's just unfun to be sitting in a helo for like 10 minutes.
Actual,
so.
this is Death Kennedy.
Those are those helos that are at the eastern base, PI-001.
Actual, this is Death Kennedy.
Archer, send message.
Archer found
I've also moved myself
a perfect
a
spot.
fair distance closer.
We have eyes on all the objectives.
Perfect. I think you're where we were before.
I should be out of their audible range. They still seem to be
Actual
very
3. Oh, I see
docile.
where you are. That's good. 1 second, 3. Archer, just so I know, do you have eyes on the radio tower as well from where you are, or no?
Negative.
Negative, Roger.
3, send message.
At time, we've encountered 2 patrols at this time. We've killed both of them. The second patrol was looking for the first patrol. They came through the narrow choke point. I would appreciate some sort of ISR every once in a while, just keeping an eye on who's coming so that they don't step into the minefield prematurely and get us all killed.
I hear you, bro. I will try to get that going. The bird is having technical issues as far as I understand. We'll see what we can do. Thank you. 1, this is hit 2. We are currently at our limit of advance right now. Awaiting your next tasking.
Is the bird on station? Is Zach ready?
He's back, yes.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to blow up the radio tower if we can't get any more information closer to these compounds and just see who reacts, and that might give us more information as to where this dude is. Because we need to do that anyways, so we can use it as part of our info gathering. 2, 1.
Yeah.
2, I'm going to have you responsible for Bravo. 1 is going to be responsible for Alpha. At this point, we are still gathering information. We're just a little closer now to do so. Figure out if you can get any more information on where the knobs are located.
If we can't figure it out here, we're going to blow the radio tower, watch what they do, and see if that gives us the clues to where this guy is. If that doesn't help, then you are just going to assault Objective Bravo. We will assault Alpha, and then we will reconvene at whichever is the correct one. How copy?
Best of my ability.
Good copy on all.
Actual,
we will go ahead
Take a peek over there.
do our own little ISR.
Actual, this is Death Kennedy's.
Update.
Oh, Eve, once they blow the radio tower,
High chance
I need you to control the HVT, drive it over on the motorbike to the other compound.
Like something where HVT would reside.
I'll be responding the AI to the radio tower.
More like a checkpoint.
There is
Okay.
a house.
Archer, actual copy. See if you can spot anybody with nods with your big ass magnifying glass. That is another.
That's the
big
town
deal
of
where
Bagano,
it's
correct?
To be clear, the nods.
No, it's this HVT right here.
Here,
The one with the capture now.
Yeah, but he's going to.
Mark that priority.
No,
He
he's going
takes
to the
off, he's
other
heading-
compound Charlie.
Firm will mark in blue.
He's going to the bigger compound to defend himself, basically.
That can be copy all.
Okay.
That's good to know.
They're in the proximity of the town of Bakongo, where marker 9 and marker 9 question mark.
I will almost definitely have to ask you to remind me of that afterwards.
Actual, this is Death Kennedy's.
Date for you, Titan.
I'm giving you 80% that your HVT is going to be on Objective Alpha. There is
Looking at it from here,
people
looks like it's
inside
entire,
the
but
building
map topography
armed
shows
much
it's
better than
mostly on the same level.
the
Yes,
guys on
it's just a
Objective
guard
Bravo
shack,
and
so it's-
Charlie. No eyes on nods. Break.
Friendly, see if the pilot can get eyes on
No eyes on nods, but high chances that people do on Objective Alpha do have them.
There's a 2-man patrol with NVG. Where is it? Somewhere between Alpha and Bravo. I need the bird to find them.
Archer, copy all.
That, or it can try to keep an eye over on 3 as per previous request.
let's see if it can quickly find the guys between here. If they can't, then they can shift back to 3.
Break shift sensors between Alpha and Bravo. There should be a small patrol with nods that we're trying to find where their exact cause is.
Be advised, I see 2 patrols. They're heading in opposite directions. Do you know which is going where?
Negative, they tend to be going back and forth between Alpha and Bravo.
Hey, Verm. Alpha does seem to be a more concentrated objective. I see enemy armor assets, a fuel truck, and...
Break.
I love that this is so difficult, because it is difficult to figure out where he is.
Looks to be about 4 enemy infantry total, with the 2 patrols.
Okay, firm. I need to know where those 2 patrols are approximately at this exact moment.
Give me 1 second. One of them is entering the base confines now. The other one is entering Bravo.
2 patrols on that road. One is currently entering Bravo. One's currently entering Alpha. So pretty much at either end right now.
Actual, this is Archer.
Send Archer.
Updated information. People exterior on Objective Alpha are regular militia. However, what looks like Wagner group is inside the brick building. They are interior.
Roger. Hit 2. Hit 2 is copied as well. Hit 2, shift to Alpha. We are going to hit this together, and then you are going to blocking force to the south, while 1 locates the guy proper. 3, 1.
I won, this is 3.
3, I just want to give you updated on the plan. We are going to blow up radio tower, and then very soon after hit Alpha. 2 is going to assist us with that. You are responsible for QRF. If you don't think that's a worthwhile objective, let me know, and I will try to find you other tasking.
Sounds good by me, 1. Let me know how far out of that we are. We're currently fortifying the choke point, and it's going to turn into a fucking nightmare for the enemy.
I loved everything you say. Thank you.
Come to my position. You're gonna take a look inside this building. I think it's still militia, so don't base like your decision on just one report.
So yeah, I hear you honestly. Part of it is also because I would rather have the teams hit the same thing, and if it's not this, we can shift to Bravo rather than us being spread out.
Come take a look. So you're in my position. You look northeast.
Actual, just Kennedy.
Brick building. There is a guy inside in the window.
Archer, send.
As soon as Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 get closer to Objective Alpha, Archer can start taking out enemy patrols on Objective Alpha 1 by 1, so they do not spot you. Have good eyes on...
Roger, actual. Just so the team leads are on the same game plan, we're still not convinced that it is 100% Alpha. I'm shifting 1 and 2 to take this just so we're not caught off guard and too isolated to support each other. There's a chance it's Alpha. If not, we will have to quickly shift to Bravo. Our possibilities of doing this are sneaking in stealth, blowing radio tower, then sneaking in, blowing radio tower after, or just engaging kind of quickly and moving swiftly to Bravo. I think our best outcome here is to start pushing 1 and 2 into Alpha, and then as soon as we think we may have gone loud, blowing comms.
Radar's picking
Alternative,
up
we blow the radio tower first, and then we push in. Hit 2, what are your thoughts?
Can you approximate where?
Hit 2 did not copy last. We're trying to do the team placement. Recap. Alright, stand by.
Actual, Death Kennedy's. May I send 1 recommendation?
Stand by.
Should we blow the radio tower before we push into this thing, or after? Is basically the question I have.
We'll do this after. I'm not sure. I think.
1-3. How much time do we have until Boom Boom?
Sorry, say that again for 1.
How much time do we have until Boom Boom?
Soon. Stand by. Archer, message.
Wait. Soon how long? Soon 5 minutes? Soon 30 minutes? Just give me a ballpark.
Not immediately, but in the next 10 minutes probably.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Alright, Archer, you had a message for me?
May I send 1 recommendation?
Sure.
Objective Alpha Alpha, Nos and How patrols are inside of it. They're pretty detached. Recommendation, you go in stealth. There is a high chance that if you do everything good, you can move in very covertly.
That's what I'm leaning towards as well. Stand by. We are going to try Alpha stealth. If we can do it completely stealth, we'll then shift to Bravo if we can't find him. And while we're shifting to Bravo, we'll blow Radio Tower to make sure we don't get QR from Charlie. That's the plan for now. I will have my guy on the trigger. If we go loud, we will immediately det Radio Tower to make sure nothing gets out. 2, 1. 2. Are you following the plan, or do you want me to repeat that? No, we're good. We're just going to stay position here and
Cool.
keep overwatch on the
Basically,
Alpha.
2 and 1, we are both going through Alpha. 1 will take the northern half of Alpha. You are
Break,
responsible
break,
for the southern
break.
half.
And watching
Priority
QRF.
message. 4-man patrol moving in, closing to your position, Hitman 1, Hitman 2.
Roger, we are going to wait for them. I think this is the patrol that goes between Alpha and Bravo. As soon as they start walking back to Bravo, we're going to initiate on Alpha. So we're just waiting like the last objective until they move away. To begin setting up so that you can sweep west to east on Alpha, south side, and then set up to basically watching the southern road. I'm waiting for your initiation.
Have you had air contact in the air at all, this op?
At 2 MI8s that was like, not, they were flying by basically to the different military bases.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Probably
I
I
heard
would fly
Zach.
directly overhead with this much light.
Yeah, I was I don't know why Zach was freaking out for some reason, but oh well.
You see top left, second floor left window. Does he look a different uniform, or does he look like Rebel? I think he has a different uniform.
Got the same hat as the guy.
Commander? No, the commander had a fucking red beret. Right?
Yeah, it's Panama on him, yes. It's not the guy.
Hit 1, this is hit 2. We have a patrol heading from west to east down the MSR to our south.
Roger, are they going to interfere with Alpha objective, or can we move to engage soon?
To move to engage, just want to inform you.
Cool, thank you. The 4-man patrol that Archer called out, are they clear of us at this time, or are they headed south now?
Saw 4-man patrol enter through the checkpoint, the southern gate.
Roger, it's possible they've joined us here in Alpha, so I guess be mindful of that. We are still going to move on this soon to prepare. We're going to move in the next 30 seconds. 3, 1.
This is 3, go ahead.
Just to let you know, we're going to start moving Alpha. We're doing this covertly. If you hear loud gunshots, we are very likely going to det the radio tower immediately after. Obviously, if that happens, then you know to expect contact. Are you ready? Do you need any more time?
I really want to railroad them into going loud because that's what the op is made of. But if they do it silently,
3 will manage.
Roger, we're going to
guess.
start pushing Alpha. 2, go ahead. This is hit 2. When you initiate contact, you want us to initiate contact from our position, correct?
Split the town, white line. You're taking the south side, we're taking the north side. 2, we've started, go.
I saw tracers on the direct control. You direct control the guy and drive him over? I saw tracers.
Okay, give me a second. They just killed the HVT.
Has been activated.
He shouldn't have died there.
We're gonna blow radio tower.
We have time zone catastrophic.
Roger, demo went off on the radio tower, should be disabled, I'll confirm with Overlord shortly. 2, pick up the pace, let's clear this alpha quickly. They know we're here.
Are we weapons green?
Weapons green.
Опасность! Уже в пути.
This is Team 3, so I'm full loud.
Yep, all good. If you can draw attention away from us, perfect. Archer, cover our south, please. Hit one.
Technical, what's your position from the south?
Roger, technical. Jump for incoming enemy vehicles towards Hitman 3. Yeah, Archer, that is a good point. Please clear it. 3, drop. 3, I believe that call was for us.
Под огнем!
I need you to block the shit from Bravo and Charlie pushing us.
Вас понял.
The AI over here in the corner is bugged.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
I did a quick fix there. I spawned them on another building. Instant AI that shouldn't have been on. So I spawned them on another building and drove him like through them to the other compound.
Heartbreak, this is Hit 3. Can you push our squad net frequency?
Alright. So I need you getting closer, get eyes in.
3-1,
Apparently
I
needs
need
to
the
be
bird on
somewhere
me.
in
We need to
forest
start our
south
position.
of our
I
current
can't task you for now.
Of your placard?
Can we get Archer?
Confirm. Are you in contact right now?
Hey, firm, I will get
I need to know what's coming down. I have different varying levels of AT.
I will look straight fucking down.
Negative, just get close enough to figure out what's going on.
Alright, working on it. You said he's in the forest somewhere?
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Dude, there's a lot of tree cover here. This might take me a minute.
this one, what's your sitrep?
This is 2. We have currently 1 man down. Other than that, we're doing good.
Right, let's do ICCP because actual is down as well. Face southeast and be prepared to push Bravo.
Confirm.
You're sending a BT. I was just in QRF. What done?
To this one,
Yeah, just trying to get him up the hill because they're within range to see the fireball of the BTR-40 that they deaded.
I copy.
Ah.
Hit 1 just hit 2. So guys, you're really gonna get back down.
Again.
Be advised,
Bravo leading into the woods. I see about 3 guys there. Can't make out their make or model, but they're people. That's
Confirm, that's us. One.
Negative. You said to the south of those 3 buildings?
Confirm, interrogative, do you see an IR strobe blinking?
I see yours, yes. So basically the buildings I'm
Possibility of
is
your
about
HVT being on objective Charlie now. We
100
saw
meters
the
south
car
of
arriving here and the
Bravo
guy
objective?
hiding in the barracks.
Good copy, thank you.
Nightcall, actual is back up. Charlie, sorry. Archer, you are clear to engage any infantry contacts that are not in that building. I want you softening up that objective for us.
Already
3, 1.
did.
Oh my god, the AI is just fighting tooth and nail over
Yeah, I know.
every little movement.
I am struggling the same right now.
You think it might be a good
Actual,
idea
this
to
is
throw more
Archer,
laser on
objective's
for you?
clear for you to come in.
At this point, I don't think it's gonna help me any.
2, 1.
You're completely away from the rest of the team right now, hang on.
Started on it. Alright, the HVT is fairly confirmed to be positioned at Charlie at this time. If you're able to disengage from Bravo, do that. If you think you're almost done with Bravo, then
So
finish
did
up.
you move the HVT, or
Charlie
are they looking for a guy who's dead?
Alright.
So there, I
me know
moved
when
it.
you're done,
I did a temporary fix because instant AI death shouldn't have been on. So he just fucking instantly died. That shouldn't have happened. I just placed his bike somewhere else and drove him away from the barracks on the road, basically. And they called on that. That was the HVT moving to the other compound.
We received one,
So that was a good fix,
BTRMD,
I guess.
Since, as what looks like a QRF, I'm not sure anything else is coming. Do you want us to
That
retest?
probably means radio tower shit was effective. I may retask you if you think... Do you have enough mines to hold that, or is me pushing you away effectively giving up that position entirely?
1, this is 3, little column A, little column B. Some of these mines are manual dead, but we still have some AP ones that are not.
3, I need you to, if you can, support us from the top of the hill, shooting down into Charlie in a way that you can quickly respond to the choke point if I need you to. Is that feasible?
1, this is 3, disregard last. We are engaged in QRF.
Okay, incredible. I'm glad you guys found something to do. Keep doing that.
Czekam na rozkaz.
Archer, actual. Map marker on the building.
you be... Well, no, they eliminated the radio. It wouldn't be fair to throw a helicopter
Archer,
at him.
actual, as soon as you finish cleaning up anybody you see outside of the compounds, your objective is then to secure our north base. Make sure nobody pushes us while we're doing this compound clear.
Good copy, compound secure. The building should be occupied. Moving towards watching north.
Thank you.
Przesuń na pozycji.
Actual, this is 3.
Send.
QRF seems to be extremely light contact. It's enough to justify our position, but it's, do you want me to just leave one fire team here and, like, we could divide
I was
up
gonna say, maybe that's a better way to do it. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. We're pushing Charlie compound currently.
Defend, my men! Defend! Push them!
I do not think they will be getting to the second HVT unless it is close.
Push them, my men! Oh, are they? They might have killed him. So.
2, 1. Yeah. Sit rep, please. You guys okay?
We've breached the compound walls. We are moving in, trying to find the HVT now.
Roger, sounds like he's first floor of the barracks looking building. Be mindful of friendlies, probably pushing that building from the other side. PID.
Push them, men!
IR stripes on?
Yes. I don't want PID issues.
Wait out, Heartbreak.
Dress heels on.
No, no, no! I surrender! I surrender!
Nice. Jackpot, guys.
Help me, please don't
If you
kill
get
me.
jackpot, second floor, come up.
Please don't kill me.
It's on me.
Alright, you just need to...
Hey,
stand still for a minute, we'll get you to knock down a couple of seconds.
I'll handcuff him. He's
Thank
handcuffed.
you,
That would be
friend.
wise.
Are we friends? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. the
We could be
relationship we have.
in a different
I know
universe.
I sound very friendly. Possibly in a deja vu memory of what this was, but
Great,
I
this is,
specifically remember
definitely-
drownings when I. What the fuck?
Kennedy's, this is 3. What's shaking, baby?
Overlord actual.
Eyes on, actually. One moment.
He shifted universes. Multiverse
Season, I'm yellow. Can we do a CCP on
Netcall,
second floor?
jackpot. 1 is working to secure HPT at this time. Arma fuckery. All units, 3 continue holding defensive. We are going to organize exfil via the bird. Friendly, let's get the MIA.
3
He's back.
interrogative from the
Truck out.
Kennedys.
We have 1 times usable utility truck out here.
Yeah,
we
let's get
heard,
let's get
heard
everybody out of
multiple
here.
shots. Do you need
Well,
our
what the
attorney
fuck?
to help you there, or are you good?
What happened?
Did you want to ball talk still?
Yeah, we'll do it in.
Negative. Wagner seems to be
What the fuck's
sending
that guy
in their,
doing up there?
soldiers right now. We are A-okay.
I
What
assume
one?
we're getting an LZ plan set up here soon.
Was the Wagner sniper?
Oh. Yeah. Figured he got a couple snipers in the hills.
Ground, not looking great.
Best spot I saw was the radio tower.
You're all blue.
I'll make a thing out there.
I just figured, you know.
Yeah, it would take way too long for us to get back there.
Oh my
There's
god.
a road that you can take.
What the fuck just happened?
Walk all the way up there.
Actual, this is Archer. I see one of your men not to put an IR strobe on. If next time he doesn't follow the order, please tell him not to be,
Alright, let's clean it up, but basically, one of my guys needs to remember to bring an IR serve. We'll resupply and we'll grab IR serves for the next one. Thank you, Archer. Archer, at this time, as far as I can tell, all of the all of the fucking people in Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie at this point neutralized. Can you shift in any sense to helping out 3 while I organize, Exfil?
Hello.
You're helping 3 defend the choke point.
What do you want from me?
What?
It's interrogation.
Yeah, set like 1 down.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Archer, sniper duel, win it, please.
which... I need more information on the sniper. Location.
Archer, switch to hit 3 radio, communicate with them, and figure out your defense there. I need to use command for a little bit. Currently, is Zach getting the MIA?
I'm just trying to figure out where he's gonna put the fat bitch.
How confident is he of a pilot? Because I would do something fun if he did. What
Darby.
was that?
My H spinning up. Be in the AO in about 2 weeks.
Fat topper. Yeah. Okay, maybe we do Bravo then.
Space there, it's most likely.
Alternatively, I can knock down this light post on my position. You're right next to me with the truck, and then we can have him land.
Sir, please take these tourniquets off me. They're hurting.
Net call friendly in the Ural truck. Please don't shoot it.
Alright, push towards Elfie Grease inside of Objective Charlie. We're gonna knock down any poles and shit in the way. It's gonna be a tight space, but it's possible.
Alrighty. I will.
Where's that shit post on that back?
No idea. It's a jacket.
Net
You're
call.
not fucking
Everybody in
interrogating me.
compound Charlie,
Are you
move
having
away
fun
from
in the
the
sniper
northeastern
duel?
wall.
Oh, you
There
lost.
is a demo block placed on a BRDM, sorry, and I cannot locate it, and I don't think any of us are packing defusal kits.
It was ours.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll fucking defuse it while we wait.
It was our. Do you want to take it off?
I mean, yeah, I don't really want just a random demo block.
Alright. Hey, hit 2. We place demo block, we place it.
Best approach is gonna be from northeast, northwest, or north. This tall structure is on the southern side.
Do we have an MIA?
Friendly MIA, this is our exfil.
Guide me in, Haas.
I call everybody clear the blank space in the area of the MC6 in the compound.
Everybody get out of the way, get out of the way.
Exfil 3.
Little right.
3 send.
Here you go.
We're about to engage a helicopter. Where's friendly? Make can chase on
MI8
it.
friendly in the bowl is ours. Please don't shoot.
Such structure on your right side, bring it forward some more.
No,
Forward another few feet.
Really is, right?
Yeah, which guy's like
Overlord actual.
There you go, basic shot straight down from there.
2-1, contact north, please kill.
Anything air in flat. No, right in the middle there. Come back to me
Hey.
right next to
Hey man, do you want us to all load?
Hey, friend. Surely we can talk this out, right?
Surely.
last second you hit the building.
The sudden silence of the helo means that it fucked up. Yep, there you go. Well, who saw that happening? Well, the toolkit's not going to do anything because the rotor is still too close to the fucking building.
Overlord actual.
Hey, hit
Sounds
2, while they're
Overlord.
doing that,
Overlord actual, you sound like you're standing right next to me, it's incredible. Just wanted to let you know, at this point we've captured the HVT, we are working to exfil him. Our pilot is playing with laws of physics. Once that's sorted out, we will exfil all of the teams, we will RTB for rearm and interrogation, and then we will move to secure the compound once we've identified it accurately. How copy?
Do we have to go out to be?
Good copy. Good luck on your mission. I hope you
Actually,
get
that's
all the info
probably
you
a good
need.
point. We haven't used that
Why
much,
is
so-
he outside?
So
guys?
then maybe we won't RTB. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
No.
Did you delete the MI8?
No.
Stanley?
What the fuck just
He's
happened?
Disappeared. So my assumption is that Overlord is waiting for us to make
That's a
space
great
for the M8,
question.
and
I
he's
don't
gonna place it back
fucking
down.
know.
So Zach, you walk towards me.
Action is a 3.
That feels still a little close. Yeah.
No, no.
Close, but it should be okay.
All right. Zach, split up. Everybody else wait.
Send message for actual.
Actual, player.
Friendly, I need an
how's
LZ,
your
need 3
situation
in
over
Archer,
there? Over
please.
here it's kind of quiet, and
Somewhere
I'm
out the
starting to
radios
wonder if we should get an expo plan
My
going
map
together.
is currently lagging
3-1,
so
that's
bad that I
exactly
can't
what
do
we're
shit.
working on right now. I'm gonna get an LZ for you. You and our 2 team are gonna get picked up on the top of the mountain. For now, hold pause until you get more instructions.
Their best option is
One.
radio.
The MI8 just deleted itself somehow.
Can
I don't
mark the
know.
LZ? I can just put it behind our fortifications, and it'll probably.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Archer, regroup on 3's position, please. No copy.
Lights.
One, this is
Well, one of the things you'll get used to as a Zeus is dealing with
Do you need a rearm, Archer,
the
or
game
no?
shitting itself to death.
Perfect. Okay, in that case, just hold until I figure out where this next
Yep, I dealt with it. So
where the objective is,
that was
that
fine.
military compound that we actually need to go to. We're just gonna pick
Go
up 3.
Rome near
You have your
Hitman 3.
ATV. You'll get there by ground.
I believe the military compound is by the town of Baganga.
It probably is, but we have to do the interrogation. Well, not we have to. I want to do the interrogation. Everybody load up. 2 load up.
Load up, load
Yeah,
up, load up,
HVT
load up,
inside
load up.
already.
Oh, we're already taking them over there.
Should we put the HVT inside?
Yeah,
An RTV.
Hey, firm. Oh, who's up here with me?
That's my bad.
Alright. 2 call in, all in.
I'm missing mine.
1, we're all in. Amazing. I love you guys.
Be good.
Where are you all in?
One.
They deleted my They moved my fucking
3-1. You're gonna give my JTAC and yours, and we're on the way.
Cheers. I just wanted to let them know I moved the landing zone to the recommended location. That area there, I can't offer protection. It was placed before.
3-1. Let's have the JTAC set the LCs on it.
Hey, firm actual. I asked if I could set it up. You said yes, so it's just doing my job.
Yeah, let's stand by. Yeah, 3-1. Apparently the LZ that was marked is not flat or feasible for a landing spot, according to what I'm overhearing. My pilots are frustrated. He's done rushing.
Circular SP dropped.
Just look at the center of the helo chassis, like where the little circular windows are.
I advise your pilot that he's leaving you behind.
Hey, fuck. My ass.
Oh yeah, they're still down.
Zach, we haven't picked them up. I don't know why we're taking
I
off.
asked you 3 times to confirm if 3 was in. I got dead silence. I can't leave
I'm
a
not
bird
sure
on
how
the
your
ground
guys'
forever.
outsides,
doesn't
but
mean take off.
seems a little inappropriate.
That's how that's
Oh boy. Yeah, Killdozer's gonna get his ass fucking chewed in this shit.
I love getting ear raped when I'm trying to lay down.
Alright,
Fucking
clear right.
They're just not doing the interrogation. I'm with them like in the helo, but oh well.
3, please call when all in on command once this thing lands.
You help me.
Will do.
Thank you.
You help me
Actual
through this
consider.
objective for like guards
So
in this.
clear
but-
right.
Any
Which
info
objective?
where to
Ping
first
it for me.
objective?
Not yet. We haven't talked to the guy. My
This one.
sense is it's going to be Bagango, just off of little Spidey senses, so you can prepare for that, but it might not be.
Just above the ground.
But that gives you something to do.
We're good.
Yeah, I
We're
can do
good for
that.
now. We're watching Zach's phenomenal.
Break 1, this is 3, all in.
Thank you,
Huzzah.
3. JTAC, we are all in. Get the lift.
You guys should have seen the sandcastles we built.
All right.
Dude, Diddy.
Overlord, actual.
What's that problem?
You still sound so close to me. We have 1 times HPC in the helo at this time. Are we ready to begin the interrogation, or do we need to do that back at base?
There is a reason why I sound so close to you.
Cut his balls off.
Thank you, Hallmark.
Okay. Killdozer. Can you hear me? Killdozer, go on yelling first, and then speak to our friend here. His name is Victor Strugaki. He's a friendly neighborhood, I don't know, Eastern European at most.
Okay. Pizza
And
chit.
he has information that I would like him to share. Thank you.
What's it about?
We'd like to know where his best friend is. There are military
Victor.
bases,
How
and
you
I want to
doing
know which one
today?
he's at.
Don't worry.
I am very, very good. You medicked me up very well, so thank you for that.
Terrain.
I've got a
Terrain.
question for you, Mr. Victor.
Where the
how many
fuck said
fingernails do you
terrain? I'm
have?
gonna kill
Everybody
you.
shut up.
Do you mean fingernails or toenails in total?
Oh, it's up to you. You can give me a number. Doesn't matter what it is.
I have 10 fingernails.
Helmar, shut the fuck up.
Do you like having 10 fingernails?
I don't think I should answer this question without my lawyer present.
Hey Diddy, you sound like a lawyer. We in line so far?
As far as I can tell, we're over international waters.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Mr. Victor, once again, how do you feel about your fingernails? You like keeping them?
Please don't. Whatever you're planning,
everybody
please
likes
don't.
to ask him.
Victor, if you could very kindly share, as you can tell, we're very sensible and reasonable people here. If you very kindly share the location of a Mr. Cobra or call sign Cobra located at one of many military bases on this island, we would very appreciate that.
Cobra? That piece of shit? Of course,
Yes.
I will share. I will share anything happily with you. What do you need to know?
All right. Where he is. Please don't make me.
Military base south of Bagango recently set up is new pet project.
All right. Details on pet project.
Give me an example. What do you want to know?
Everything you know. Start talking.
Yep, I gave some eyes on it earlier.
But about 50 infantry are based there. It's relatively new. A lot of static emplacements, heavily defended. 2 helipads, a lot of armor.
All right. Stand by. Hit 2 and hit 3 TLs. I would like us to kit heavy for AT. Please tell me if we need to RTB to do that, or if you guys are ready for that and we can just move direct.
3 is ready for redeploy.
2 is ready. Sorry, 3 is ready. 2 send. 2 is speechless.
Diddy, what are we doing with this guy? Is he living?
We'll find out. Since we're at the base, we're gonna land. We're gonna drop him off. Everybody's gonna load heavier on the AT, and we're going to make a quick plan for this.
I told you everything.
Rearming. Shut the fuck up. We are rearming for no more than 10 minutes. You are pressing load on your kit, and if you need a launcher, you are grabbing a launcher. Speak to your TLs for details.
Actual.
We had the opportunity to drop him out of the fucking helicopter.
No. Very bad idea.
You found the location.
Yeah, I'm sure, Victor.
What if I told you?
Confirmed.
What if I told you it was a lie?
sunk into the earth. Dude, it looks so stupid without the wheels. It just looks like a fucking lump of lard.
Can I have him?
Maybe after attack.
We are now apparently all in
I've never seen this happen before. I'll make a new team. Give me a second.
Podle rozkazu. Přesun na pozici. Přesun na pozici.
Oh no.
Right.
Fucking with them.
You are not.
Tell me about your fucking
Hey,
friend.
put the
His
RPG
favorite
down.
file.
Put the RPG down.
If you look at where that
Fuck's sake.
LZ is compared to a ZU I placed at the start of the mission.
Which
one are we getting for AJ?
Of
This
Overlord,
one
come on.
is the one from
SMA.
from the SMA mod. Huh. Weird.
Jesus Christ, it's like talking to a bunch of fucking children.
Renly.
Check out.
I'm getting in my tin can.
Check out.
We have the HVT in our squad.
You can kick him out using
How?
the U menu. You click on the U menu and then click on his name, and there should be a kick/ban option.
That dead?
Alternatively, if that doesn't work, disband the squad and make a new one without him. And then
Oh,
revive everybody.
no. Can we just kill the dude?
No.
I checked it the other day before I decided to
Not yet.
reinstall it.
It'd be so convenient if we could just kill him right now.
Just kick him.
No.
I can't kick him. It's not letting me.
Oh, you poor bastard. You've never seen your fucking... Oh yeah, they're fucking AIDS.
I prefer Postscriptum over Pallet tank battles, but I prefer Pallet over Squad 44.
Oh yeah. Hector? I've spent
Fucking sort it out.
an
He doesn't get
insane amount of time.
That is my... Where's my man?
half the tanks with
Hello.
satchels.
Oh, you're
Juice,
man? This is your man?
remove.
Yeah, where's my man? This guy's coming with me.
Can
Wait,
you
stop.
Zeus? Wait. Overlord. I need you to get in the Zeus interface, select this guy, and control select away so that he gets out of hit too, because he's fucking up the squads right now. Thank you. There you go. Thank you very much. You can do what he wants. The last, I have this really weird dream of him sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
I don't know
me
if we
too,
can
man.
recreate that.
I have a better idea.
I have an even better idea actually. Do you remember that bicycle I used to have?
Yeah.
Put him on it, sling load it, have the bird see if that thing can swim.
I have a better idea, okay?
That'll be it.
You
A
go,
really nice
go
send-off.
to your mission, okay?
Alright, we go to the mission.
That call, hit 2, hit 3, get all of your boys in the MI. Alright, ignore the gunshots. Nothing to worry about. Hit 2, hit 3, hit 1, we were all loading in the MI8.
I'm glad I
That was my bad. I was not command that.
What the surroundings were gonna do to him alive was much worse than what we were gonna do, so...
Yeah, for sure. We tell ourselves that. Alright.
Zach, where are you?
I'm chasing side relations back to friendly, by the way.
Overlord
Okay.
actual.
Sand for Overlord.
Hilo is falling into quicksand here. Can we get a possible repair, possible, I don't know, like teleport so it's not clipping into the ground?
On the goddamn hill. There we go. Alright, 6.
So Eve, should I do a global hint, like type 1 in chat if you are not wanting to stay late, for example?
Alk,
Because
hop out of the
I have
MI.
the feeling
No,
they're
you
enjoying
just-
themselves,
Kill
but
those
like,
if you're there, hop out of the MI.
I don't want to
You
index
can-
at the
you
start of the objective.
They may be able to hit and run this in 20 minutes, but they need to get airborne. No, you guys need to hurry the fuck up if you want to end this on time, though. Get to the helicopter.
Check out.
Actual, this is Archer.
Stand by.
Check out. Se sună în poziție.
Titan, what are we waiting on?
Where we're landing.
Hey, her.
Actual, this is 3 back on station, coming over.
Going for LZ Boomer.
LZ Boomer? Where the fuck is LZ Boomer?
LZ.
Actual, this is Archer, priority message.
LZ Boomer.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Yeah, I recommend going the long way, flanking west around the entire island, circling around, and going into LZ Boomer.
Actual, Archer, priority message, over. Send. From Archer, be advised, LC Orange is a no-go. Repeat, LC Orange is a no-go.
Archer, actual copy. We are looking at LZ Boomer. Advise.
Archer, copy all.
Are we all in?
3-2, you all in? 3, are you all in?
3 is all in, baby.
We're all in.
Set it up, let's go.
Sorry, let me do this on radio because you're at the back of the bus and I can hear you. I can't hear you. There's nothing at 2 and 4, or we can look?
We never got a chance to look.
I mean, they know we're here. We can
white line, we're gonna fucking just send it right over the top of one of their bases.
Just...
Eve, can you see LZ Boomer?
No, it's probably under side channel.
What if I change my side to blue for? Perfect.
Overlord actual.
Sand for Overlord.
Any intel to suggest Wagner is located at this military base as well, or they were just bodyguards for the first guy?
They were bodyguards for primarily Cobra himself.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you that well. They were only bodyguards for the first guy, yes?
They are bodyguards for Cobra and his staff, all
Roger,
included.
Roger, thank you. TL's actual, I just want confirmation that all of your boys are running a little late with this one. We are gonna hit this fast and hard, but we're gonna run a little over. Good confirmations, please.
Actual, this is Archer.
Archer, send.
Mind sharing your studio fun with us?
Yeah, white line to LZ Boomer, and then we're L-shaping military base. You are to engage everything on the east and north, as well as any contact that you see in our way. How copy?
Your copy as well.
Are you at your current position able to do that, or do you need to shift?
Our position, we're very
you
good.
or
We have eyes on the military base.
Awesome.
So be advised, we have eyes on the building of a possible HVT location. In case we see them, are we agreeing to blow his head off?
Very good question, Mike Boss.
Archer, actual, it is a kill mission, so yes, if you can fucking engage him, go ahead. The only thing I'll say is I would prefer if you wait for us to be on the ground, so that if you miss or whatever and he escapes, we can try to stop him. So just give us a minute here, we're following it. But yeah, if you can get this kill, that'd be sick. I want to see his name on your kill streak at the end of this.
Good copy. We have no eyes on him right now, only the building. Also be advised, the compound is heavily entrenched and has a shit ton of heavy machine guns.
Archer, actual, copy. Sounds fun.
This thing flies like a literal bus.
I'll ask for it, man.
Exactly LZ Boomer, but with all the HMGs this will do.
Wait for all-out call.
Confirm, I believe.
I got one more in here. I guess AFK.
Confirm, believe AFK, you're good to go.
2-3 actual, rough engagement directions are marked for you. Reference map markers, basically 2 hits from the west-ish, 3 hits from the south-ish, and then 1 will kind of come in through the middle.
This shouldn't take too long.
We'll see, but...
Let's pick up the pace and do this quick. Violence of action, please. Weapons green, it doesn't need to be said.
I'm gonna hide behind this lighthouse
Actual
here.
3. Yep.
night vision's a factor at this point, or we are strobes
Yeah, that's
on?
a good question. Just so everybody understands, Wagner confirmed at this location. They are merely a security force to the dude. The vast majority of the forces we're going to encounter here are not NVG capable. Shooting lights is going to help us a lot. For now, let's run IR strobes off and our lasers off until it becomes an issue, and we'll make the call to put them back on. Yep, I just did. Guts, welcome back.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Do you need a TP or are you landing or where?
Behind you, 20 meters.
One,
By
this
the
is
by, I can
three.
see your lights on.
Yep.
Shit, really? We're gonna have to seriously consider
How
which
about
way
now?
we're going in. I'm looking at the compound from here, and it is a fucking nightmare.
Still see them, but it's fine.
3-1, do you think coming in from the opposite side that I marked you, the north side, is going to be more advantageous? Looking at that, it might be, at least it's not pushing uphill. Does that help? Or are you suggesting a completely different plan of attack?
One, this is three. To be clear, I'm not suggesting we break off the plan.
Yeah,
I don't think this is a particularly good place to assault on foot from any direction. I'm just saying we're going to have to take our time with this and get some good positions going on and try to spread them out as much as we can. So setup time, I think, will be...
Scare him a little bit with the fucking spotlights.
You're a little what now?
I said scare him a little with the spotlights. Just fucking pass it over them. Okay, I don't think I'm overdoing it on the garrison this way.
No, especially because they've got air support. They just need to use it.
Oh yeah, the cast hasn't been
one,
used yet.
This is three. Three is going to try to get a more eastern position than currently marked and try to get some sort of encirclement. And since I figure we're shooting up, the chances of the crossfire is exceptionally low. Does that work for you, one?
Stand by, I wasn't listening. My thinking is this is going to be,
Fair enough.
wait, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
What do you think? I mean, at this point, I don't think it's going to make a difference. It's not, like, a huge area to cover.
Okay, you cut out, but I think you were going to say it's not so big because the ISR is critical. Yeah. I was going to say part of the reason I wanted to fly back is so he has more to do, but if that's not a thing, then sure, just sit in the MIA.
Hit 1, this is hit 2. Be advised, we are currently, we have eyes on the objective, and we are moving a little bit closer, get better eyes.
2, yep, move as close as you can without getting spotted. There are exterior patrols, be mindful of that. What might be helpful is if we can get close to the wall of the compound, and maybe engage from there. 3-1, eyes on.
Circle represents
relief zone, something in that
Only
area.
thing I'm thinking of is that you and 2 will be shooting across each other, so if you can shift a little further to the south, and if that still meets the requirements you're looking for, then let's do that, just so we're pushing, like, roughly north, not 180 from each other. Like northwest versus northeast, you know?
The spotlight decided to just yeet itself out of existence.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Archer actual.
So that wasn't just me?
It was west.
Let's get a bearing going. Where are they?
Extremely close, like 20 or 50 meters west of us to like left hand.
I'm blind.
It was like 100 meters ago, so we passed it.
Give me direct bearing right now.
It was just a simple. It wasn't actual.
Just the sound of AK.
Oh, just the sound. Okay, sorry, I thought there was a dude. Okay.
Generally, there is a dude when you hear an AK.
Yeah, that's true, but like, I don't know what to do. We can't stop and fucking find this one guy.
Ясно, приступаем.
3-2, actual possible HVT location marked on map. That is a priority target. We're not here to engage the entire compound, although probably we'll have to do that anyways. As much as we can, let's focus on killing this dude and then exfilling immediately. Exfil plan, so that everybody understands, is roughly LZ Boomer. We are going to be pulling southwest direct, okay?
Friendly reminder, we have to bring the body back.
Do we? Oh, fuck, okay.
Capture and get executed back to base, or we drag his body out.
Overlord actual.
Send for Overlord.
Overlord actual, noticing this is a confirm kill mission, is a kill and then a picture of his face not alive enough, or do we need to bring back the body?
Negative. The surroundings were very weird with this one. They specifically wanted this body.
Roger, so if I'm understanding it correctly, we will effectively have to engage this entire compound. There's no way around it.
If you are able to capture him and then give him over to the surroundings, that will do as well.
Where are the surroundings? The blue thing on the map? South?
Affirm.
Right, so we have to get him there with no vehicle. So we have to take his vehicle in the middle of the entire pit. And not get polluted. 2, you were gonna say something?
Hit 2 is right outside the wall.
Roger. Sorry, it might have been 3. 3, were you gonna say something?
The entire eastern half of this compound, like the exterior all the way from the... I think I'm looking at Bango, not 100%, all the way from there over to the red EI marked over by H3. This whole area is fucking crawling with bad men.
Okay, so just so I understand, you're saying the shit between Bagango and the H3 marker is crawling with enemy, yes?
Wait one, let me get more accurate for you.
The other thing we were told is that these guys do use frequent radio checks, which is to say...
1-3.
Stealth kills, that's going to stay stealth for very long. Send.
So, to be very specific, Bagang...
Alright, my dog is being incredibly impatient, and it is well past the time I normally walk her, so let me take her out. I'm gonna hop on Discord on my... Yeah, you should be able to wrap it up from here. I'll hop on Discord on my phone so I can be in time for AR.
Vehicles as well as
Yeah,
lots of EI in the area. I don't think east is going to be something that we should set up on at all without opening ourselves to a pincer maneuver before we engage.
Roger, can I shift you then to the new H3 map marker, and let's just engage compound direct? Is that good?
this is 3SL. I think that'll be fine. We'll move towards
Let's do that. Yep, call when ready. Just so we're all on the same page, based off of details, just so we got in brief and blah blah blah. These guys do frequent radio checks. That was just the question I asked, which is to say that stealth is locked, probably not going to be a huge option for us. If we kill people, they're probably going to find out fairly soon. We need to exfil this guy. It would be helpful if we can do that while he's alive, because it's just easier to manage bodies that way. We're just going to drag him as quickly as we can southwest. To be clear, none of the until all the teams are ready, and we've just gone loud. All the teams, weapons green, let's go.
Hey man, well this is Hitman 2. We have just taken contact.
Yep, no worries. Start pushing.
Priority message, choppers passed by, flying past by,
we saw
the push.
Archer, actual, we're pushing. If you want to kill people on the other side that we're pushing and just create confusion, that would be great.
It's copy. One more time. We...
I have demo, yeah, I'll blow it up. Give me a second here.
We also don't know where we came from. The guys that we shot at did not ever get a beat on us. We could probably pop the wall and they will...
So you want me to pop the wall or no?
Negatywní.
Přesun na pozici. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Send last
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
What does the HVT look like? Do we have any descriptions?
I'm looking for a beret type guy. Isolate the construction building from all the other parts of the compound. Copy. 1 is 3, we're to secure the construction building and isolate it. Over. Yes. That's the down, Roger. 2, 1.
Actually, go back towards where I see rush off and stuff.
Send again.
Yeah,
he disconnected. Second floor hit, 1 second floor.
Hello.
That call out
My game just crashed. Is it worth coming back, or should I just wait for...
It is. Yeah, it is worth. I can just sleep here.
forces previously mentioned the eastern compound, I believe, are engaging high targets inside the compound. I think it's the friendlies on the roof they are engaging.
Yep, we've got friendlies all throughout the construction building at this time. Believe it is secured. We do not have eyes on the HVT at this time. Archer, actual.
Вас понял. Уже в пути.
2-1. Three, 1.
Falcon's back up on that.
2-1. Roger, can you give me a set rep, please? I need to understand what your situation is.
I think we're mostly holed up in the construction building at this current time.
2-1, copy. We have not located HVT in construction building. It's possible he's in the office building to our direct northeast. How soon can you start moving?
Wait, 1.
Roger. 3-1.
3, this is 1. How you doing?
Good, bro. How are you? Sit rep, please.
It's going. Heavy contact. We're slowly moving to the northwest, trying to get through the town.
Roger 3. Continue doing what you're doing. Push north and then hold towards the northeast.
1, this is 3, interrogative. Have been hearing command chat for a little while now. Do we have HVT?
No HVT. Construction site, we haven't located him. 2-1.
We have BTRs in the center of the compound.
Can I push you to the building direct northeast of the construction site? 1 is set up on the roof, clearing the way for you to push to the next building. Can you do that now? Alright, do that now, thank you. 2-1, just so you know,
Are you ready, guys?
Wagner is spotted in the ground floor of the building direct northeast. Like
What team are you?
Yeah.
3-1.
Sorry, which weapon?
Good copy on that.
Hitman 1.
3-1, big ass
Okay, thank you.
building with lots of windows, likely location of HVT. Shift if you're able to secure that building alongside
019 from construction site.
Archer, actual.
You
have AA. Yes.
What?
Okay, no. That's the AA. We put AA on the hell is that? Compound, please shoot the guys that are coming out. No copy.
No, tally on tally. Tally.
Thank you.
Sideways.
2-1.
Wait, Dozer, did you die?
Yeah, I got fucking pulled into a wall and then suffocated, I guess.
Oh, well, in that case. What
Wait,
team are
don't
you?
teleport me
Yeah,
yet.
could
Let me
be,
just,
but
I'm
it
hit
will
3. Let me
be
send my fucking
Roger, 3, get the
shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Wait,
I
guys, what
couldn't
happened?
stop moving.
AI popped through the wall and shot me like point blank. He was like in my legs and he shot me like.
You and he gets.
Let's push together since we're only 3 guys.
Did you send the wrong guy in?
Are you ready? Sorry, yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're both ready, right? Okay.
Go for
Two, I'm trying to get a sit rep. Where are you guys?
I just walked back up. My team lead is down again, and I believe I have another member now trying to look into.
Roger, you guys are in close to Mascaz, if not Mascaz. Sort yourselves out. Hold construction site. Get eyes on our position. One is going to push northeast. We would appreciate cover, and then medic just does medic shit. Let me know when you guys are good.
Fuck you! Defend me, my brothers! Defend me! Don't show cowardice!
HVT. 217. Okay, but he's in the building, yeah? He's in the building, we need to find him right now. Upper levels. Alright.
Don't show cowardice, Vince! Kill them all!
Yeah. No, that's right. Renly, I know you went down, stand by. Alright, Renly's down.
Kill them all!
Take season on me right now. Scouts, I need you on me right now. Renly's down in my building, and I No, I'm on the second floor. I need you both. HVT cannot escape. I need help. Alright, Renly is down right here. Let's hold stairs. I will take care of him. Hold stairs, right here. Where is he? Hold, he's up.
Actual Hitman 2.
Alright, everybody, hold what you're holding. We're going.
HGT down, stand by.
Guys, just don't be too aggressive because you're on your own. If you go down, I get
I shot him through like a small gap.
Renly, 2 mics or less.
Falcons back up on that.
I died. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Which team were you?
Hitman 2.
Net call, Jackpot on HVT, Jackpot on HVT. He is alive, but being medicked currently. 2 and 3, you need to pull security for
It
1
is
while we get him
the
stable. We are going
teleport
to
to squad
exfil soon.
member
I've got it, yeah.
module.
Oh yeah, that's specifically. I see.
Our boy. We're getting our shit
Mhm.
fucked in here. You're gonna have a hot extract.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna shoot for LZ Boomer, but if we're too trapped inside this compound, we might have to get close to the wall on the southwestern side. I'll put a secondary LZ there.
Yeah.
LZ Zoomer.
Inbound.
More contacts northeast.
What the fuck did you just do to my friend? I'm coming over, bitch.
I'm gonna delete the reinforcement truck because we really
Yeah,
need
you
them
should.
to wrap this up.
They already called in the LZ. So. They're like way less strapped than they think they are.
HVT is alive. We are ready to extract teams. Hit 3. I need you to stop pushing. Start pulling back. We are extracting to the west.
There's a BTR. You can shoot for Boomer or Zoomer to the southwest. EMP.
3, 2, actual. LZ, Boomer, and Zoomer southwest of us are going to be the LZs. We are moving to extract now. Stop pushing. Prepare defense. We are moving southwest. 1 is first. Demo. How far is the helo?
Not far. Can be there in under a minute.
Alright, let's get it.
Start making preps for LZ Zoomer.
Is this all you have? They will free me anytime now.
You believe what you believe, good sir.
I will.
He takes out his really smelly sock and shoves it into the guy's mouth. He can't talk anymore.
Could be my dirty sock.
We can put both of them. It's okay. This guy looks like he has a big ass mouth.
Slash me grunts angrily.
Or just grunt angrily.
Alright, let's get the healer.
2, 3, 1 is exterior of the compound. Pull to the southwest now.
This is 3, Wilco, over.
Thank you.
Second air man? Yeah, yes.
Alright, be aware in regards to LZ Zoomer, we do have power lines. I believe they're going to be northeastern, run north to south.
Stay firm.
One and the HVT will be there in less than 20 seconds.
Actual,
Major teams are still needing time to break free from contact.
we have a 10 rounds, so we're a bit slow to pick them up and move.
Roger. 3 is going to hold defense while you pick him up and move to LZ Zoomer. 3, how copy?
3 copies good. 3's holding a bunker to the south of 2's position. We'll be able to do things that are expected of us from there.
Cool, yep, basically we're bounding backwards, you are holding until 2 gets past you, and then you will follow them out.
We need to have him come ahead and take the HVT.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's actually move straight to that.
Hey, Titan. Demo 3, go. 2, 1. Go ahead and come in for LZ Zoomer. We're going to take the HVI and get up in the air while we wait for the remainder of Hitman teams to get down.
2, 1, I
Disable currently escorting the prisoner. We'll get you in there. Target, we're in front of you, maybe a couple hundred meters below you.
Friendly MI8, landing southwest, do not engage.
It's technically inside of what we can do next to a walled compound of a farm.
Two, this is 3. Let me know when you're set so we can continue the bounding maneuver Actual told us to do.
Firm, I got eyes on
set.
Okay, getting ready to move.
Should be plenty of
3 is
space
moving
in here.
towards.
It's still a little tight, but a lot more space in here. That's my last hit, please. Right.
Przesunę na pozycję. Podle rozkazu.
Slide below that. Bring her forward a little, avoid the rear fence.
Big season, are you here?
Good touchdown.
2, this is 3. We're set. You can continue your bounding maneuver.
Can you not move?
2, 3, actual, pull direct to the compound, we will wait for you in the MI8s.
Go ahead and dust off. HUT's in.
Can you move now?
Loiter around like a zoomer.
Why is that man leaving?
Bro, you should have pinged me, man.
What's that? No, I was
You s-
AFK. You're good. You're good.
Oh.
Season, are you back? Alright,
Przesunę na pozycję.
Great. Focus your loiter more towards the west. Avoid that.
Heli's inbound now.
Bring her forward. Come on.
I know. Alright, 2, 3, fold in. You guys are
Straight
first
down.
to the bird.
Ease it.
You can only get in from the left side only.
Two is all in.
One is three, three's on the way.
All in, dust.
Actual's calling you.
I was there recalling some ending gunfire. Oh well.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, everyone, that was Operation Beheaded Snake. I hope you all enjoyed. Your tasking was to capture a senior officer of or close associate of a codename Cobra. You interrogated him, threatened him with drowning over international waters, which was quite funny. After the interrogation, you found out where Cobra was. You breached and engaged the compound. Figured out pretty quickly where he was and pushed towards him and captured him. I have absolutely no complaints about that operation, except that well, this isn't really a complaint. This is more on my end. Like, I should have planned a bit of extra time in, basically. Yeah, I think you did extremely well. So, congratulations to my Zeus, Eve.
Yeah, overall operation went well. Juice, you're doing a very solid job with both your briefings. The objectives were well set. I think a lot of the time that it took for those objectives to be completed was the result of overcaution on the Hitman team's end, not necessarily on you. So that was completely fine. I felt the bird was criminally underutilized, especially at the second objective. Now I had to dip out a little bit, but we did have the opportunity for some gun run casts there, and there really wasn't utilized. And it led to the second objective dragging out perhaps a little bit longer than it should have. All in all, though, you guys did all right. Something for the actual to keep in mind that, especially during stealth ops, there is always going to be something of a Venn diagram of what is the correct, safe decision and what is the fun decision. I did hear you check in with a couple of your teammates a couple of times with the other squads to verify that they were okay doing what they were doing, trying to find that balance, so I appreciate that. Sometimes the strategically best decision and the one that's going to lead to enjoyment for all the players involved are going to be different decisions. Something else I will touch on. I don't know what the snark is over the command net and out of the sides of people's mouths towards other team leaders, towards the Zeuses, but it kind of needs to stop. I was inordinately unimpressed at someone whining in the side chat about the use of a Zeus Thunderbolt in the distance. That was a level of pathetic I have not seen in a hot minute. If you're not feeling like playing the game, if you're in a bad mood, you're in a rough mood, and this is directly on me as well, yeah, don't play. I know for a fact that I've hit decline on some operations because I've been in a really rough mood and I really don't want to direct that at the rest of the operation of the unit. There's a fine line between shit posting and being an ass to your fellow Sigmaites. And I feel like there was a couple of times during this operation from a couple of people, not just the one individual who acknowledges he's being called out. I felt like that was crossed. Remember, we're here to play a game. We're here to have fun. Whining, bitching, complaining, being snarky, being sarcastic. generally speaking, if not done in a way that everyone involved can tell it's being humorous, is going to lead to a degraded experience for everyone around you. It's not a good mood or what's the fucking word I'm looking for? It's not a good aura or vibe to really foster, and so I'm trying to nip it in the bud before it gets too bad because I've seen it get bad in this unit over the past year for periods of time, and so I'm going to consistently call it out in AAR, and if I have to start making up tickets, I will. Just don't be an ass to your anybody in the op unless it's absolutely called for, and it's usually not. All right, stepping off my high horse.
Okay, actual. Diddy.
Hello. I had a lot of fun this op. I have played it before. I was the pilot the last time, and I saw the potential for this to be a really fun op to play strategically and stealthy. I really enjoyed the design. I know you made this op harder than the last one, and I appreciated the additional challenge. In that being said, I also think it should have gotten an extra 30 minutes because I think for the most part we actually kept a decent pace given the objectives we had and the information we were lacking and what we were meant to be doing. Maybe we could have been like a little faster, but ultimately I think it was around about the pace I think you could reasonably expect given the number of objectives, the size of the hitman teams, the assets we were given, and like kind of the way we could feasibly tackle objectives. That all being said, no, I had a great time. Special shout out to Guts, who is my 2AC and made many very helpful tactical calls and intelligence gathering on my behalf while I was making calls, strategic calls to the team. Alk as hit 2 and Killdozer as hit 3 team leads did wonderfully. I have no complaints on that front. There was a little bit of a passion to run one of the teams for 6 men, and I appreciate that. I was able to effectively kind of stand my ground there, and you were able to understand that that really wasn't the intent I was trying to have. Maybe one less back and forth I think would have been appreciated because I understood what you were asking for. But otherwise, I really enjoyed the kind of decisions and the communication we had all around. It was very reasonably easy to communicate with you guys in the middle of a firefight or otherwise, and you were able to carry out intent very independently without much oversight. I should also say this actually does extend to Archer Team. I thought you guys were helpful in the capacity that you operated at. I do think I underutilized you, or at least it felt as though I did. So I'm sorry if it came across that way on your end as well. I would have liked for you guys to get more shots. It was just difficult sometimes to get a sense of what I would be able to have you guys effectively engage. I do hope you got some cool headshots, and I hope we hear about it in AR. Not much else feedback from me. The op is difficult. And I think we did well to tackle it in all challenges and mission success across the board. So yeah, thank you for hosting.
No problem. I'm gonna move on to Big Boss real quick because he needs to go.
Yes, yes, Archer lead. Thank you very much, Just. To be honest, all I wanted to say is going to be quick. I think Zeus did a phenomenally good job, but Operation for me was a roller coaster from fun into a actually irritating. And I would back up. I didn't think I would ever do this, but I'm backing up Eve on every word he says, because at some point the operations are very fun for us. Me and Mecca, we had a really good time climbing rocks, being armored, and just giggling our asses out of how we were climbing to the tallest mountain on the map. Then when first of all, yes, we were underutilized, but that was all right. But then at some point, every single transmission that we were trying to go on with, there were break, and people, 3 or 4 people started talking over the radio, not listening to each other. At some point, I just told Tomako, hey, go talk to them. I don't see any reason for us to talk. And at the very end, we were thinking, hey, they will actually remember about us to pick us up in the chopper? And then there was 0 transmission toward us. I know that my own transmissions can be a bit wacky sometimes due to the language barrier and the different problems that occur, but I think that this was one of the most badly communicated ops among Hitman teams. That is my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's how it felt for me. Other than that, Juiced, Eve, a fantastic job. The set dressing and everything was great. I need to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hitman 2, Theo.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Alright, so I was Elk. I was the Hitman 2 TL. We finished with Hitman 1 most of the operation, especially the first little part there. We did pretty well. Moved, shot, killed people. Second objective, I went down like 3 times. That sucked. I was honestly, I should have been more careful about making sure I had people with me when I went places. But I was just assuming that, because I was looking at the mini map trying to figure out where they were. But yeah, that was not fun. That last one for me specifically, but I'm sure people had fun. Yeah, Hitman 2 did well. Don't have too many complaints on like an individual level. Thanks for the operation.
Okay, thank you. Hitman 3, Theo.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm still writing down some notes. Juice, largely, I thought from a hit 3 perspective, the op was fine. I'm a little disappointed with how it panned out, where we spent something like 20 minutes fortifying the choke point for the QRF to be 20 guys and the Russian equivalent of an MRAP. I feel like, how do I put this in the best way? Don't get me wrong, I'd like to preface everything I'm going to say with I had fun, and I have faith in your ability as a Zeus. There were 2 of you, though, and I'm curious what the fuck you guys were doing if Hit 3 was standing there with their thumb up their ass for most of it. It is what it is at the end of the day, and I understand maybe... Are we breaking AAR's fucking thing? Really?
Please continue.
Anyway, so... the sign that confused me initially was we took out 1 patrol initially, and a second guy came looking for the patrol. So when the QRF showed up, I assumed it was like an expeditionary force that was coming over to take a look at what was going on. And when they didn't respond, I was expecting there to be a much larger force. In the brief, you guys suggested something BTR 60s, 70s, 80s. So we had Hit 3 take quite literally over 30 rockets of AT. We were like quite literally set up to be the 300 Spartans holding back Xerxes Turks and shit like that. I'm disappointed it didn't go that way because the logic felt like it should have. It didn't. I understand. It wasn't a bad moment by any means. So the QRF, it is what it is on that one. We, as I said, we brought a shitload of AT. The QRF was like 2 sections in a car. Shout out to Demi though. Our medic was phenomenal. He actually was doubling as a sniper for half of it and taking shit out. I originally was going to call Archer in to come and deal with a sniper that I thought was going to be at a ridiculous distance, and then there's Demi engaging him fucking uphill 400 meters up at like a kilometer with a goddamn what I think was a 5.56. It was wild. My teammates were pretty good. I think the mood stayed pretty good overall in my squad, despite the fact that we kept making jokes about ours basically being another Bradley op. The one big complaint that I would have for the wider teammates is at the end when the demo charges got off. If you look at our discussion, we were quite literally about 20 meters away from the explosion. And what ended up happening with that is... well, if we were any closer, we would have got damaged and potentially knocked down. I wasn't really satisfied with the fact that there was no all clear or anything like that. That was like the first time that I actually heard any messages in chat in regards to the demo other than we're planting it was fire in the hole effectively. Especially because we were in the middle of a bounding maneuver with 2 supposedly, and then 2 fucks off, leaving us set nearby the explosion, and then detonates the fucking things and fucked right off on map. Either way, that's all that for that. And outside of that, I'd like to talk with, I guess, Renly after AAR about a couple things. I just want some things cleared up. I have absolutely no real complaints or high stress after that, but I thought it was a fun op, Zeus. Good work.
Okay, thank you. I personally thought I was very clear about the QRF being limited with the radio tower being blown up in time. But I will write it down anyways.
To be fair, it wasn't that the QRF wasn't going to happen. It's just the way things lined up. I thought we were engaged first. The tower was blown up, and I figured QRF would be coming. I think Axel was on the same page with me with that kind of thing, because otherwise he would have pulled us out of there if there were no threats. And I'd like to apologize if what I said in command chat was considered mocking. It was more along the lines that I was trying to remind the Zeuses that there was a Hitman 3 in the game, and we were kind of hoping to get some sort of action. I thought it was playful in nature. Some people apparently didn't see it the same way. But yeah, it was just a little. I'll own up that I was trying to egg you on to send something armored so one of our 30 heat rockets could be used effectively.
Okay. I will take it under consideration. Let's see. Any specialty roles? JTAC? Randy?
Yeah, hi. I'll speak on. I'll try to be brief, even though I'm known for not being brief. On the JTAC side of things, if you're gonna even mention the concept of CAS, miniguns doesn't do shit. I literally straight up told him at the start, I'm probably not gonna call in a single fire strike this entire op because miniguns don't do shit. Even if you manage to hit somebody or a group of infantry with a run on it, you might injure one or two. You're not going to do any meaningful amount of casts with a little bird with only miniguns. The Gauss, maybe. You might be able to do some damage. You can take out light vehicles with those. You can actually kill infantry with those. The miniguns, you have to be so long on target that you would get shot out of it before you actually really got any decent amount of kills. So we just didn't even consider it a CAS. I know the point was made of why we didn't use the CAS, because that's not CAS, in my opinion. It can't do shit from my experience. It doesn't work. End of story. It just won't be effective. So hence why we mostly just relied on it for ISR, and I think we did about as good as we could with it for that purpose. Speaking from a staff side of things, it doesn't imply a healthy attitude to meme the op from the start. Naming a sniper team Dead Kennedys is not fucking funny, nor is it an acceptable call sign. I've had this conversation with people before. I don't want to have this conversation again because I will start demoting or yelling or like I will start handing out discipline. That is not a call sign. That is a meme. No wonder people don't take the op fucking seriously when you start off with that. That's not a great start. Team leads arguing. It gets to a point where at certain points I turned the command radio off briefly because I was so fucking irritated listening to people just blabber on and blabber on. Talking over others is an issue. Talking over others with communication that is not actually that important is yet another issue. Lot of poor attitudes today and a lot of poor attitudes in general, and I'm seeing it from the same people and I'm getting tired of it. I've given you times, I've given you warnings, I've given you time to improve your attitude and improve your approach to things. I've told you exactly how I wanted you to change your behavior, and I have not seen it change, and it is going to continue to be a problem. You're going to be removed from leadership, or you're going to be entirely removed from the unit because you're not contributing a positive attitude or a positive culture to the unit, and that is not okay because other people see what you're doing and start acting the way you're doing, and then no one takes an op seriously. I had a great fucking time in the op earlier. I'm pissed right now. Have a little discipline. Act a little fucking mature sometimes. Know when to jack around and when to bottle it the fuck up, and actually talk with some reason. Act with some reason. Behave with some reason. I understand getting frustrated. I understand getting bored, for Christ's sake. But these attitudes and behaviors are unacceptable, and I'm tired of it. And I do not want to see it again, and I will not see it again because I will just pull you out of the op next time. I'll make someone else lead a team. I'll make someone else join the team. Is that completely clear? Because I think this is actively being a detriment to our unit, actively a detriment to people's enjoyment, and I'm not going to stand by and let that shit happen anymore. That's all there is to it. If you don't like something, talk about it in a constructive way. But for Christ's sake, stop arguing with each other. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Juiced, you did a good op. I like the concept. Right now, people just can't fucking behave.
Yeah, thank you. In hindsight, I should have definitely considered giving you the Gauss instead of the miniguns. I just didn't realize how like fucking completely useless they were. Oh well. The pilot, Zach. Zach, are you
I don't know
here?
if they're I don't know if they're here.
I'm here. All right. Sorry, I'm in War Thunder. Fuck. Sorry. Anyways. All right. Perspective. Great time. Choose. I don't care if I don't get cast strikes. I like looking at things and watching it from a command and conquer perspective. Like, oh, look at these little guys. Does he see that one dude coming up on him that I called out, and will he actually get him? I think it's awesome. Looking at the little ants target the other little ants. I feel like Goliath and all of you are David. I will say this, and I'm going to make myself very clear. When I am flying a fucking helicopter and I hear pull up retard 90 fucking times over, I swear to Christ, if I hear that shit, I will fucking crash that. I am tired of it. It is just straight dis fucking respectful to anybody, period. I hate that shit. Like, I will gladly open a ticket on any motherfucker that says that shit to me when I am flying a helicopter. That is the most outright disrespectful, outrageous bullshit I will ever hear in my fucking life. I am tired of it. I am tired of being quiet about it. I am going to make an example out of you, no matter who the fuck you are, if you say it and I hear it. I don't care who you are. That is it. Juiced, loved it. I'm going to get my shit across, and that be all.
Okay, thank you. Top to bottom, 42.
Not really a comment.
Beowulf.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really just copy what everybody else said, so I'm just going to try to say something different. I felt like this op, there was a lot more potential of having fun, but some people, it just seemed like they have a hard time kind of putting aside their personal feelings and just being professional and mature, just for the duration of an op, which is like 2.5 hours. Like, it's not that long, even if you're not good along with other people. And God knows I don't get along with certain people within this unit. But for the duration of an op, I can at least put that aside. So just try to put your personal feelings about people aside and just try to be cooperative. One thing I noticed during the op was that birds, when they came into land, a lot of the time they would come in, they'd land, and either they would have to leave because people weren't quick enough getting into the bird, or there just wasn't enough communication, letting people know who is in and who isn't in, and also being communicative to the heli crew of, hey, we're still in the process of getting in. Like the lack of communication and the lack of hustle meant that a lot of the time the birds weren't able to effectively extract us, and that was not the fault of the pilots at all. So I just want to make that clear that I felt like the pilots did a good job, despite people memeing and being obnoxious while the pilots were flying, which I noticed and I was irritated by as well. So it's not just like the pilot getting pissed off; it's the people in the heli trying to like stay immersed and trying to actually play the op and have fun. We're getting pissed as well by you guys fucking around. So please don't do that. And really, I don't think you're being a bad guy by telling people that to stop acting like fucking morons. I think it's kind of your job as staff, so don't view yourself that way. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not mad, and I know this is kind of a meme to say this. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But I still have fun. So.
Okay, that's good there. Big season?
No comment.
Okay, Bobson?
Hello. I actually had a pretty good time. I kind of tuned out command net, so wasn't much problem for me. To my team, I was a little slow. I think I'm a little cautious, especially when I feel like I got an enemy shooting at me. I just kind of hunker down. So sorry if I was kind of lagging behind sometimes. I'm trying to figure that part out, but otherwise, yeah, did a great job. Good on hit two, and yeah, had a fun time.
Okay, Darby?
Yeah, this has been my first up in a couple of months, and unfortunately, I was quickly reminded why I stopped playing armor. Um, just all the other shit that everyone already mentioned, so I won't go back over that with the bickering and all the other shit. But radio etiquette is something that needs to be revisited. Radio etiquette is especially in big operations, is something that really needs to be practiced. Shit, I'm fucking losing my train of thought. But yeah, everyone here should know fucking radio etiquette. Say what you need to think about what you need to say first. Make it as short as concise as possible, and don't add any, useless shit to your message. There was a lot of that in the up, and I think I was guilty of that as well when Alk went down. So I'm not trying to be on a high horse and not claiming the responsibility either. But yeah, that's something that needs to be touched on. But otherwise, just it was I like the up concept of having to do what we did. Basically, I can't bother repeating all that shit. But yeah, I had fun. Be better, do better, please.
Okay, thank you. Demi. Demi, are you here? Okay, skip over Demi for now. Guts?
I had fun. I enjoyed the op and I enjoyed playing in Hitman 1. Thank you.
Thank you. Gemma?
Hello. I know everyone just wants to get this over and go to bed, but I have a couple of things to say. I was able to participate in the first run through of this up, which was great. I had great fun. In comparison to now, the Zeus did a great job as always. The mission was great. The adaptations were great. With that being out of the way, Diddy, I think the plan and the calls were a bit too slow. You mentioned earlier that you don't think that we were, well, going too slow around the targets, but I think in fact we did. We were too slow on the radio tower. We didn't even hit one of the compounds, yet we arrived at base with 50 minutes left on the original up timer. We didn't really get a call for extension either, even though we accelerated the op by like 30-ish minutes. I didn't count. Yeah, about the whole breathing and QRF thing. I mean, I was confused by the plan, but I didn't say anything, which is probably also my fault then, because I should have said something. It was clearly stated the QRF thing would be minimized if we take out the radio tower, and having hit 3 up on that hill all the way is, well, unnecessary at that point, but that's also my fault for not saying anything, I guess. My team throughout the op was, I feel, good. We didn't have much problems. However, grouping throughout the op was ass. Straight up ass. We had 1 KA, which was unnecessary, which wouldn't have happened without grouping because we just didn't find people. And I think 3 or 4 downs with people being alone all the time, which is, considering what the ranks are and how experienced the people in my team were, that I am probably the lowest and inexperienced out of all of them. It's just frustrating. Even the blow up in the end, which was stated by Killdozer earlier as well, I radioed before we blow up because no one radioed in command. Hey, can we at least radio ahead? They're a bit close. No, it's okay, it's okay. And then you almost blow up Hitman 3. That's just not nice to see. However, I don't want to end it too negative. I think, considering the state of the op now, the Zeus did great. Everyone did the best of their ability. Yeah, I wouldn't drag this out too longer.
Okay, thank you. And last but not least, Mako.
Nothing to add.
Okay, and coming back to Demi, if Demi's here. Okay, in that case, if there is any commendations, please fill out the commendation like form and send it to me, and I shall post them. or if anyone wants to say them out loud right now, please go ahead. Going once.
I have one.
Going twice. Oh, what's that?
Renly, fucking like having you as a JTAC. You're very clear and concise. That's about it. Fucking better than Mort dropping 9 sentences in 2 fucking seconds.
That's unnecessary.
You're not making fun of Mort.
I'm not making
Mort
fun of
just
Mort.
talks fast.
Any other
Yeah,
recommendations? Okay, any recommendations for promotion? Please say them now. Going once? Going twice? Okay, and that is a year concluded. If you will hop down to the bar for war stories, you can exchange them there. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
hosting.
No worries.
That was a fucking headache.
Oh yeah. Darby, I'm sorry that was the first up you had in like a long time, because this one was
Yeah,
particularly
I'm
bad in the
deleting armor for a while.
I eventually tuned out of all of the radios except for Hitman 1, which was the only one I could actually
Hey.
listen to.
I'd like to apologize if what you guys were talking about was me. I didn't get the vibe that I was being an asshole. I sometimes struggle with that, and I'd like to openly apologize. That was